Hello, everyone. Hi. We made it. Look, we're here. We've arrived. How are we doing today? Hello. We've made it. We did it. We're here. Oh, thank you. I'm relieved. Everything seems to be okay for now. Touch wood. But welcome in. Congratulations on getting the first today knocked. We have the first is changed and fixed. So now, when you collect your first in the channel points, everyone will be able to see it there for the rest of the stream that you were first. It has been updated, and you get a little shout out in the chat. Thank you for the pets. Thank you. Thank you for the bunny check-ins as well. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome in, Knocked, of course, and Scry. Hello. The two early birds here while I was freaking out. I had 10 minutes to go until I was live, and I'd opened up the game, and then my PC crashed, and I was like, oh no! Welcome in, Alti. Hello, and Mr. Cake Eating Dragon. How you doing? Hi. Hello, Lucky. Welcome in. Hello. Neri, thank you very much for resubscribing at tier 3, 23 months. Muted, but you're quite a poggers streamer. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the stream, Neri. Very much. I hope you enjoy your bunny emotes as well as your extra T emote and Angel Ath emote. And your ad-free viewing. Thank you for supporting the stream. I appreciate it. Spencer, hello. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your bunny check-in. Neri did his bunny check-in as well. Thank you. Just over 300, I think. Hi, Kingpin. Welcome in. Welcome. Thank you for collecting your fluffy bunny friend. And Jackie, g'day. How you doing? Oh, Jackie, 389. I don't know if Lenny got his bunny check-in yesterday. Because I cut the stream pretty fast yesterday. Oh, he did. Ooh. Yeah, yesterday was all sorts of things were happening. Hi, Nax. Welcome in. Hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in as well. Yeah, yesterday I was like... Honestly, I had like a full meltdown yesterday. Like, I don't have meltdowns very often. But I had... God, it was... not pretty. Even if like I couldn't touch the PC straight away because I was so worked up. I had to walk away. I think I spent like 40 minutes to an hour trying to calm down before I did anything because I was just so worked up. And then I was okay after that. And then yeah, it just nothing was going right. In those 40 minutes before I started stream yesterday, so many things went wrong. So many things did not go as expected. And I was stretched for time because we went over a bit with Diablo. So I was really stretched for time. And then anytime I tried to set anything up, it wasn't working right. It wasn't ready. It was just... God, it was a disaster for 40 minutes. And then the culmination of it was my PC just like eating shit. And I just went, I can't do this. Yeah. What actually happened? So I had, well, honestly, I'll be real honest with you guys. I didn't even, when the cable got knocked into the fan, so with the PC, the reason I had to completely turn off the stream, because I panicked and I just turned everything off, because my computer started making unholy noises. So a cable kind of got knocked into the fan inside the PC. So it started making unholy noises. And so I just hard shut down everything. But the reason that it got knocked in, because I was upset and having a meltdown, and I hit my desk with some degree of force, and it jolted the PC. Yeah, like a PC fan, yeah. Angry Ath was angry. It was just a meltdown. I was really overwhelmed. And for anyone who's not familiar with meltdowns, like sensory overload or, you know, overwhelm, they are not pretty and they don't feel good. And I kind of usually, when it happens, I feel like a bit of an idiot too. Like, they make me feel stupid because I can't control myself and I feel dumb. So I don't particularly like them, naturally. I mean, they're by their very nature, they are not enjoyable. So had meltdowns before, they're always stupid and they're hard to come back from. They are, yeah, they're really, really hard to come down from. It's really hard to settle down. I was like caught between like screaming and crying for so long and trying not to do either because I didn't want the neighbors to like hear me and call the police or something. Like, it was quite the meltdown. But normally I only will have a meltdown if my routine has been disrupted or I'm running late for something. Well, I mean, that's kind of the same thing. And yeah. Oh yeah, Tempest, I 100% get it. I really do. I cannot express to you, like, I don't really talk about it very often, but yeah, I do have some degree of neurodivergence, and it is manageable 90% of the time, but sometimes that 10% of the time happens, and yesterday was the 10%. Yesterday was the 10%. I was doing really good right up until, yeah, that hour before stream, and then was not doing so good after that. But good news, I'm doing okay today despite the unexpected things happening today. I am alright today. You know what I did? I went and had a nap this afternoon. I was feeling tired and a little bit at wit's end, so I went and had a nap for 2 hours. And I tell you what, I feel right as rain after that. That helped significantly. So, yeah. My schedule gets interrupted. I feel like the world is ending. Yeah, exactly. 100%. We have lovely Starlight things to do. We do! We have the Starlight event. I'm looking forward to it. Hi, Calistay. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the Starlight event. I thought I'll give it a little bit for people to get into stream before I go ahead and start it. So I prepared my Levequests today, because I was going to do it yesterday, but I did not have time to do it. So I prepared Levequests today that we just need to turn in. And then we'll do the Starlight event after that. Yeah, Tempest, that's good that it's manageable. Send stupid in the sense that they send me into an enraged, senseless, screaming tirade that looks completely inexplicable and incomprehensible to outside people, and on the inside, until you tease out the whys, just looks like someone reached into your skull and activated the flip every brain table and fly off handle switch. Yeah, exactly, not. Exactly. Yeah. So, well, you know what? See, you guys get it. So I feel, you know what? I'm glad we had this chat because I feel less stupid about it now. You guys get it. You guys understand. Hi Lenny, welcome in. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Hello, hello. 390 bunnies. Yo, Lenny, you're officially the leader now. All messed in the brain in some way around here, Ath. Yeah, but you know what? We're all us. We're all unique. Just call it going insano mode. Say it's on purpose. Us. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Oh. Yeah. Look. Anyway, it is what it is, but everything seems to be working okay now. I have been stress testing the game by sitting in Ishgard during snowfall, and my PC is not crashed again, so this is good news. This is good news. My emotions are a Beyblade that cannot be stopped. Let her rip! Oh. Just don't bash the desk. I will not bash the desk today. For the record, I don't hit the desk very often. I don't hit the desk very often. I was in a mood. This is so funny. I honestly, I do like the idea of like the Beyblade being the emotions. That's a fun metaphor. Alright. Excuse me. Shall we get started with doing these Levequests, and then we can go do the Starlight event as well. My neighbor's hearing muffled letter rip, then trashing my apartment. Letter rip, and then the most ungodly scream you've ever heard. Oh my god. Hi Malt Queen, welcome in. Hello, hello. All caught up on content with my main character. Want to make an alt to re-experience MSQ, but I can't make up my mind on race. I mean, the Vieira is superior, naturally. Or a close second for me, though. When I was in middle school, Beyblades were the popular thing. Kids would mod them with metal to make them dangerous and stronger. Also, I highly recommend not getting one whipped at your skull. Holy, yeah, that sounds like it would hurt. That sounds like it would hurt. Okay, so I have a few Levequests just to read out. They're already done, we just need to read them. Clothing the naked truth. One of the Scholasticate instructors took too literally the scripture which reads, "Man shall not indulge in excess while her will remains undone," by refusing to change his modest robes for years. While he took baths with some regularity, the mouldy stench which wafted from his robes was so overpowering that he was given his own office out of consideration for his peers. By the grace of the Fury, a flamboyant gesture near a lit candle saw it turned to flame, and then soot within seconds, leaving him in his altogether. I would rather him not remain so, yet if he is to continue his misguided practices, I would have him wear a higher quality robe than the last, one that preferably has the power to clean itself. That's so funny. A flamboyant gesture near a lit candle saw it turn to flame. Fuck. If you've not experienced MSQ as a Lala, you should do it. The sheer height difference makes it so funny sometimes. Yeah, a Chaos Potato? That does sound fun, yeah. It does completely change how things hit when there's a different camera angle. Everyone's looking down at you. I like that in the anime, Beyblades replace guns, so attack helicopters shoot Beyblades. Wait, really? That's funny. There's a particular scene in Stormblood post-patch that becomes incomprehensibly funny as a Lala. A flamboyance is a group of flamingos. Flamingos. I did not know that. I did not know that. If bro is wrong, at least let them be wrong over there and covered up. Yeah, not naked in the middle of church. Not at you, into camera. Oh, right, yeah. Now you do. I do. Now I do. Storm upon Bald Mountain. The bareheaded senior engineer of the manufactory work crew is currently laboring on the back-breaking restoration of the Dragon Killer ballistas. The work remains unfinished, yet the Sky Watchers tell of a particularly nasty snowstorm on the rise. Knowing that the work cannot cease for the sake of inclement weather, I would have you fashion him a turban to keep his head warm as a token of my gratitude. A group of ravens is a homicide. And a group of crows is murder. Fuck, that's funny. Finger on the pulse. One of the seminarians of the Scholasticate has made a request for spare pairs of fingerless gloves, woven from Rami cloth. When I inquired as to why he would request such a thin material, he responded that it would allow his fingertips to draw warmth from the resplendent words of the Enchiridion. Surely you could grant the request of one so admirable in the dedication to his study? Okay, dude. Gamer. Hi, Dora. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Group of owls is a parliament? Hell yeah. A group of hawks is a tour. Okay. Alright. Yeah, alright. Okay, you know what? I'll give you that. That one, kind of funny. Mods, can we kill Lucky? Oh my god. Oh my god. We have some water. I am mods. That's true. Lucky is the mod. Lucky might even be the lead mod. You can set lead mods now. In Twitch. When in robes. It seems that the capital has experienced an influx of foreign practitioners of the arcane arts, with their summoned entities in tow, the Count de Fortome doing, no doubt. I would not speak truth if I did not say myself and Ishgardians of common heritage are uncomfortable enough with this new trend. While the wielders assure us that they are under complete control and have naught to do with heresy, one can never be too careful, for even hounds lash out at their masters from time to time. I am sure it would set minds at ease if raiments of Ishgardian issue were distributed to such practitioners, to guarantee the beasts will not run amok. Okay. Raiments of Ishgardian. So what, they just clothe them in Ishgardian clothes and then they're like, there we go, much better. Problem solved. That's not gonna start any fights. Yeah, totally not. Would only be able to set other mods upon them. Well, see, that's the thing about lead mod. If you're a lead mod, not even the other mods can ban you. So, there you go. Asking the mods as a whole to kill you is a democratic action. Your participation only matters if you tip the vote. Mods don't kill each other, only the streamer. Wow. They're only here to gang up on me. Sounds about right. Let me go on a power trip. I mean, please promote me if not already. Please promote me. Abrupt Apprentices. The engineers of the Sky Steel Manufactory, who bear on their shoulders the daunting task of repairing the dragon killers before the next imminent siege, have made an urgent request to the Holy See to allow for their children to forego prayer school, so that they may start learning the trade early. If there were any such time for a swift apprenticeship in cranking windlasses and holding gears, now would be such a time. The Holy See has granted them temporary leave, so I would ask you to prepare turbans fit for the work, but for smaller heads. Was thinking more of a gladiator-style fight. We'll take him to the Blood Sands. I was giving lead mod to a random chatter just to spite the mods. Oh, I do have a lead mod. I just can't remember who I made it. I don't know about this leave app. I don't support child labor. Yeah, they're basically asking them to like get out of school so that they can go work. Pretty sus. Chirurgeon hand in glove. The acolytes who remain under tutelage in the scholasticate long after the mandatory elementary lessons on the sacred word can be considered the realm's foremost theological experts. Name any problem, and they will quote the correct passage of the Enchiridion by heart to guide us on Halone's path. Yet, there are some among them who possess talents that a skilled Chirurgeon would envy. Through the evocation of the words of the Holy Scripture, they are able to grant succor to the ailing, and are thus ideal recruits for the congregation. Provide me with the proper gloves for them to use in their blessings. Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, you totally said you'd give me lead mod status. Hi Amethyst, how you doing? Welcome in, hello. Oh yeah, Sentient Bunny Plushie is also a lead mod. Because you get a okay, yeah, sorry. Lucky isn't, because you get a different icon. Doing good? That's good to hear. I'm glad. One of the priests of St. Raymonard's Cathedral has a certain flair for captivating the hearts of his flock. While most simply drone on about piety and faith, this man weaves miraculous feats of healing into his retellings of the stories of the Enchiridion. I know what he truly wishes for, however, and would send him a specially made pair of trousers as a message that there is room in the temple nights for his ministrations. There you go. Can you please remove my daily bunny, please? I feel bad for Jackie missing out. Oh, Lenny! Okay, I will do that. Thank you for the watch streak. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. Beep boop. I will do as you request. How many people did redeem it yesterday? Only a few. Oh, no, that was the wrong button. Can't go on without my brother in arms. Okay, you are back to 389 bunnies. Yo, Wham! Hello, welcome in. G'day, Raiders, how we doing? Hi. Hi, Wham. Hi, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, I'm Atheria. I do every quest in Final Fantasy XIV, and I play some other things too, like Sea of Stars, RPGs. We've been doing some game requests from chat in the last few months, so we've got a few more to go. Wham lives in the ground. Hi, Wham. Welcome from the raid cake. I appreciate that. Got a raid and dash, Ath. Have a great stream. Good night, all. Good night, Wham. Have a good one. Thank you very much for sending your community over here. I hope you have a wonderful rest today. Thank you. Wham doesn't have a raid message, so I've been making it up every stream. I love that. Alright, what were we doing tonight? No one lives under the lighthouse. Ooh, that sounds like a thriller kind of vibe. I thought Wham was a band. It is, but Wham Bam Shabop. Yo, check it. Wham Bam Shabop's the name and Variety's the game. This chill streamer vibes with whatever catches their eye. But retro games? That's their jam. From Lighthouse memes to Toilet Chronicles. Yo, I saw Wham playing Toilet Chronicles the other day, and I was like, what? The name of that, like, made me double take. Their streams are a wild ride. No backseating allowed in this 18+ party. Keep it fresh, keep it fun, and always keep them guessing. Thank you, welcome in. I hope you all have a wonderful time while you're here. It's spooky. Yeah, Wham seems to play a lot of like spooky games, thriller games, that sort of vibe. So I hope you enjoy your stay here. We're just doing some Levequests, and then I'm going to go do the Starlight Celebration very soon. We've still got... I said I'd do it at about like, maybe in half an hour was the estimated time, so. We're on track. Toilet Chronicles is his sense of humor. That's funny. Look, I was interested. I was not interested. I was curious. I was curious. Investing in the future. A lordling of House Durandare is learning from his cavalier father how to shoot from chocobo back, and shows much promise. Although he has yet to see his 7th Nameday, he has mastered the technique while astride an idle chocobo, and I would like to prepare a gift for when he achieves his next milestone. Mayhap you can create a vest worthy of his talents? Yo, 7 years... Fucking talk about that child labor shit, bro. Kid is 7, not even 7 years... Oh, sorry, only just 7 years old. No, wait, yeah, he yet to see his 7th Nameday. He's not even 7 years old. And he's fucking shooting shit from chocobo back. Damn. That kid has more talent than I do. Wow. Pants fit for battle. I know all about that. Pants fit for battle. For sure. Not all priests of St. Raymonard's Cathedral are cut from the same cloth. They may all seek to spread the word of the Fury and guide her chosen along the righteous path. But some harbour a burning desire to join the fray, healing the wounds of their allies even as fresh injuries appear. Now that the Holy See has called them to battle, they are on the cusp of realizing their dreams. Craft them a pair of hardy trousers so that they may fight in the service of our glorious city. Judging by her glam, Ath knows all about pants fit for battle so she can avoid wearing them. To kill a dragon on Nameday. The young son of a House Halionart nobleman has requested a special present for his Nameday. Dragonfly hatchlings wrapped in sticky crawler silk nets that the children can take turns having at the creatures with wooden staves. So as long as it encourages the children's hatred towards our foe and possible recruitment into our order later in life, I see no reason why I cannot pay you a cofferful for coin to meet his demand. Oh my god, that's fucked up. First, the PC didn't blow up. Hi, Saf. No, it nearly did, but I managed to fix it not long. I wasn't too late. This leave's also kind of fucked up. Yeah, that one's very fucked up. What the fuck? Can you make a live pinata for my kids to beat the shit out of? Yeah, that's exactly what he's asking for. Oh my god. Insane behavior. Ishgard, everyone. Welcome to Ishgard. Maids of Honor. Some maidservants of the high houses have expressed an interest in joining the volunteer militia and are willing to take up the bow to protect the roofs of their respective manors, some of the most vulnerable spaces in the capital. I commend them for their bravery, but their serving dresses will provide little protection should the hordes rain fire upon them. I tried to provide them with armor of hardened leather, but they refused, requesting doublets that would not burden their shoulders so... I mean, that seems reasonable. They need to be able to move around a bit better. Felt for the fallen. When our brothers and sisters fall in the war against the dragons, it is our duty to honor them as they make their final journey to the bosom of the Fury. To this end, ever do we have need of fine fabrics with which we might enfold the departed. The maids need to stop serving and start slaying. Hell yeah. Slay your enemies. Slay, queen, slay! Slay your enemies! Fucking love that meme. He wears the pants. A septuagenarian woodcutter from Hemlock often returns to the abandoned village of his own accord to continue his work in the place that he loved. As carpenters have purchased wood from him long before the calamity, our capital is in debt to the old man for providing the lumber with which to hew bows for the knights. If his wish is to continue his vocation, I would commission you to sew a pair of the finest work trousers you can muster. The hat list. To keep the peace, sometimes it is necessary to work in the shadows. When all else fails, the Temple Knights send forth its contingent of silent agents, whose identities are unknown, even to the most well-connected. While none can say how many clandestine spies operate within the Holy See, there is a constant demand for wide-brimmed hats that hide the face, suggesting that their numbers are far greater than any imagine. This leave list is every quest, holy, I know, right? And I've prepared 2 more, so I've done all of these and then there's 2 more that I'll pick up and do. And then we'll go do the Starlight event. This is basically the remainder of the weaving Levequests that we'll do today. The blinded veil of Vigilance. The remnants of an ill-fated excursion to the Dravanian forelands by a foolhardy young captain were discovered by a scout, who described the bodies as charred, brittle pieces of night they once were. He claims it was the work of a great worm, yet I know too well that there would be naught but dust and ash if that were true. The unit must have been caught unawares. Nevertheless, the brave souls are still deserving of funerary rites, for knights killed to be enshrouded in chimerical felt and brought home to their families with dignity. Alright, now let's tick off all of these Levequests. Very exciting. Beep beep boop. Oh. Can I just mark? There we go. Would you still love me if I was a worm? If you were a great worm? Now we get to do the part where I just level up infinitely. Let me change to Weaver. What are we at? We're at 81. So I should be probably level 90 by the time I finish this. The best worm. The bestest worm ever. Well then, of course I'd still love you. Beep boop. No, please, I don't. Just give me the levels. Just give me all of this EXP. I don't want to complete multiple. I just want to hand them in. Level 85. And we got an achievement. That's probably for unique Levequests. Beep, beep, beep. Hand over. Done. 87. Complete. 88. There we go. And then large scale tradecraft leaves, because I ran out of space to pick up the last two, but this should be, just doing a quick check, this should be all of the weaving leaves now. Apart from these two, yeah. Except. And except. So, Hemlock. A lumber town, Hemlock was, as the wealth of trees in the area amounted for a prosperous community. Since its villagers fled, there has been an increase in scavengers from other remote cabins and villages, and would not be fair to allow the boughs to be picked apart, with not so much as a twig for the war effort. The Temple Knights shall dispatch a contingent of botanists to reap the abundance of wood before all that remains are twisted stumps, and require gear proper for the job. Okay, Knight Incognito. The Temple Knights standing guard throughout the city are but one of two pillars that grid order within Ishgard. The other is unseen, a group of clandestine agents, whose names few know and whose faces fewer can identify. It is said that during the course of a single mission, one of these agents will change outfits several times, keeping their eyes cloaked in shadows and befuddling any potential pursuers. As such, we are in constant need of hats to aid in the fulfillment of duties we cannot fathom. Hats. Hats. I can't even make the jokes about hats anymore. Because I can wear hats now. I just don't. Now I just choose not to. But at least I have the choice, okay? Alright, there we are. We did it. Which means it is time. I'm gonna wear the red mage outfit. Because it's nice and red and feels very Christmassy. Now I'm gonna go do the Starlight quest. It was in Gridania. How many more? Okay, we only have... For the Heavensward leaves, we only have Alchemist and Culinarian to go now. Which is very good. I'm very glad. That's Gunbreaker. I think it's here. Yeah, okay, it is. Here we are, we're at Starlight Celebration. Wahoo! Banefold. Merry Starlight, friend. The Starlight Stalls are back this year, I'm pleased to say. Make sure you don't miss them. The Starlight Stalls, I remember those from last year. A very merry Starlight to you, friend. Should you have any questions about the Starlight Celebration, it would be my pleasure to assist. What is the Starlight Celebration? The Starlight Celebration can be traced back to ancient Ishgard. Long ago, a terrible battle claimed countless lives, leaving thousands of children orphaned in the harsh, cold weather of Kurthus. Unable to bear their suffering, Ishgardian knights would offer these children board and lodging within their barracks. Of course, this was expressly forbidden, but the knights devised a plan to sneak them in, disguising the children in jackets of their scarlet uniforms. Owing to their generosity, the children survived the winter and lived to pay forward the kindness they had received. The former orphans would adorn themselves in scarlet uniforms, delivering gifts to the children on the coldest week of the year. Thus, the Starlight Celebration was born. Over the years, the celebration has undergone gradual changes. The snowy, bearded captain of the kind-hearted knights has become known as the Saint of Nemea, and the children believe that he delivers their hopes and prayers directly to the goddess herself. Similarly, the red-jacketed knights have become the saints' little helpers. They are particularly beloved by the younglings, for it is their role to bring gifts to every child who sends a prayer to the spinner. That's cute. Thought I'd finished Heavensward Leaves, then realized I'd missed the first level of large leaves for most classes. No! No! And the large leaves take ages. Because they use 10 slots in one go. Alright, what's your task in all this? My scarlet-clad colleagues and I have been charged by the Adventurers Guild with running the Starlight Celebration. The festival spans the entire realm of Eorzea, and we have little helpers stationed in the cities of Gridania, Limsa and Uldar. For this year's festivities, we are pleased to bring back the Starlight Stalls. The market is held in Gridania, beneath an open sky, and caters to children and grown-ups alike. Stink. Oh my god, no, you stink. Wow, rude. Rude. Thank you, Scylla, for the tier 1 resub. Thank you for resubscribing for 39 months. Huge. Huge. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your bunny emotes and ad-free viewing. Thank you, thank you. And also, you stink. The end. I hope that you'll enjoy it. Alright, nothing else. Okay, what do we have in the shop this year?
We're currently preparing our new product range. Please come back later.
Okay, well, it's not there yet. There's the Starlight Stalls guide. Apologies, the stalls are overcrowded at present. I'd be happy to show you there once the number of attendees has eased. I do like that it's super popular. Alright, Garanji. Hello, our cat lady is back. We 3 Kinderpunsch. Garanji could use some help from an adventurer.
Atheria! What a pleasure it is to see you again in this most festive of seasons. Allow me to reiterate my thanks for your contributions to Starlight's past. Inspired by an oldish Guardian tale, the Starlight Celebration is about granting the wishes of children. And this year, we are bringing back the festive market that offers joy and merriment to young and old alike. The Starlight Stalls. The first time around, the Carline Canopy supplied us with Kinderpunsch, a kind of mulled punch, which we provided to guests. It proved tremendously popular, so we are planning to provide it again. With a twist. Alas, with the celebrants busy attending to the preparation at the stalls, we haven't been able to get working on said twist. If you're not otherwise occupied, might you be willing to lend us a hand?
Sure, I can do that.
I'm truly grateful. Without further ado, please join me at the Carline Canopy stall at the market. There I shall explain the particulars to you. When you're ready, the guide yonder will be glad to escort you through. I shall see you anon.
Has the traffic eased up?
Ah, so you are the adventurer who has agreed to help us. If you would follow me, I shall take you to the Starlight Stalls.
Head to the Starlight Stalls. It's so pretty. The chocobos with the gift barding and the antlers. It's cute. A food vendor. Oh, I can buy food from here. How about that? Can I buy... Is anyone else set up? There's a flower vendor. Basket of flowers. Sumptuous Dimension Castle Vase. Imposing Dimension Castle Vase. interesting. And literally just like a whole bunch of flowers. Cute. Anyone else? I got Gil in my pocket. Wanting to spend some cash.
We're currently preparing our new product range. Please come back later.
Okay. This is die. Alright.
My thanks again for assisting us. I've asked Mjorn to join me in explaining our punch plans. She should be along any moment now.
Hi Hunter, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. How's it going, Earth? Having fun? I am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're doing our Starlight Celebration quest. Christmas. Our Christmas quest. I'm a little late to the party, but it's okay. Ah, so you're the adventurer who's been roped in to help. An excellent choice, given the fine work you did distributing the punch last festival. It was a favorite among attendees, and the mugs had the desired effect of promoting the Carline canopy. When I mentioned this to my guild counterparts in the other city-states, they were keen to have their homes represented on the mugs as well. And so we had these beauties made. One for each city? Yo, they are so cute! Look, that one's Limsa and then Uldar. They bear local vistas and motifs, such as a galleon for Limsa Laminsa and a cactuar for Uldar, with seasonal flourishes worked in for the festive touch.
Since we have now 3 lovely mugs, we thought it would be fitting to serve up 3 varieties of Kinderpunsch.
In Gridania, punch is traditionally made by simmering the juice of locally grown apples with blood currants, cinnamon, and various herbs. For the Luminson and Uldar varieties, I'm keen to incorporate ingredients found in their respective locales, but I haven't been able to decide on what.
And therein lies our request. Hello, could we get some mulled punch, please? Whoa, new mug designs! Are the pictures of other cities? I wonder what they're like. Ah, young Joltane. The punch isn't ready yet, but it shan't be long now. We're currently preparing 2 new varieties, you see, using ingredients from the cities shown on these mugs. It does me well to see the younglings' curiosity for faraway lands. No,
let me try again.
It further motivates me to serve up Kinderpunsch that will not disappoint. Which brings me back to the task we have for you. We ask that you investigate what ingredients we should use to create punch that best captures each nation. Gridania's market attracts many visitors from the realm over. An adventurer such as yourself should have no trouble identifying suitable individuals and coaxing out the relevant information. Your confidence is most assuring. I shall apprise the other celebrants of the situation and then return to Miketo's amphitheatre. I look forward to your findings. Wahoo!
Wahoo, wahoo! Speak to visitors to Gridania near the markets. Like markets here or markets back in Gridania? I think back in Gridania, right? Hey, Beaton's here. It does look like they do have people from Uldar and other places there. Okay, yeah, the regular markets. Oh, there's a big Christmas tree here. Has this been here every year? Have I just been blind and not seen it? Oh. So long, yeah. 39 months. The same as Lucky's. You wish to make a drink that represents Uldar? Tea would be a good place to start. We Uldans can't get through the day without a good, strong brew. It's served up anywhere you can get a feed. Doesn't matter if it's a slap-up meal or just a sweet treat. I've heard tell that the Sultana takes hers with generous helpings of butter and honey. Aside from tea, Thanalan has specialties like vanilla, cloves, black peppers, and pearl ginger. The finest stuff can cost as much as gemstones. Whoa. If you're making a drink that represents Uldar, it needs to have tea in it. Butter and spice would make good accents too. Butter in tea seems weird. I agree. I feel a little bit weird about butter in tea. Butter. 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 An Uldan lady. Did we already speak to someone from Uldan?
What's that? Ingredients that are distinctly Uldan? Well, most of my countrymen would say noble and spices, but that would be selling our cuisine short. For dining should be an adventure. The thrill of the unknown, the triumph of audacity. A dish should have all the drama of a championship bout at the Colosseum. Oh, yes. Such an experience may be a little stimulating for children, but we grown-ups can appreciate a little excitement. Wouldn't you agree?
That was wholly unhelpful. That first guy, I think we'll just discount what she has to say. That first guy, we'll go with his suggestion. Even if it is butter in tea. Leminson chef. You want to make punch with a Leminson twist. Then you'll want to use plenty of Lenosian oranges, lowland grapes, and lemons. Lenosian citrus is renowned far and wide. It's featured heavily in Leminson cuisine ever since sailors started using it to ward off scurvy. And I always ensure that our restaurant has ample stock. I'm in charge of procurement at the Bismarck, you see. If you're after quality citrus, I'd be glad to introduce you to our suppliers. Oh, thanks. That's helpful. Orange and lemon works. Not sure about adding grapes, though. Maybe the grape... I could see grapes as like an accent flavor. Oh, hello. Go, Power Rangers. I like the outfit. Hence you a single orange. Thank you, thank you. Cougar cosplay. Ah, cute! Very nice, very nice. Yo, I love the shiny red dye. The shiny red dye is nice. I assume that's what you were using as well. Where am I going? This way? Whoa! Are we running there? Ah, we'll just teleport. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Alright, I'm back. I have 2 helpful suggestions and 1 interesting take.
Welcome back, Atheria. Were you able to learn anything promising?
Sure was.
Oh, those ingredients seem representative of Limsa and Uldar indeed. We celebrants should be able to procure the items, so pray leave it to us. Once the Kinderpunsch has been prepared, we would be pleased if you would do the honors and serve it. When it is time, please present yourself to my colleague at the Starlight Stalls. And if you happen to have a moment now, might I trouble you to speak with the little ones from earlier? I am hoping that you could learn which city holds the greatest interest for each of them. In so doing, you would be able to recommend varieties of punch that would be the most meaningful.
Okay, that is cute.
Please find the little ones and learn what city holds the greatest interest for each of them. When it is time to distribute the punch, my colleague at the Starlight Stalls will assist you.
Okay, that is kind of cute, actually. Starlight Stalls are in full swing.
Amazing.
It's so cute. Hey, Lenny, hi. I see you. Loitering. Loitering by the cake? That's a good spot to be loitering. For a second I was like Pavlova, but I feel like that is a very like Australian, New Zealand thing. I've already had so much Pavlova this year. Honestly though, like, I don't even like the Pavlova as much. I love like the cream that goes with the Pavlova. Honestly, I could just have a bowl of like strawberries and cream and be equally as chuffed. Maybe that's a hot take. The Pavlova adds a nice texture to it. Bright girl.
The punch is almost ready. I can't wait to have some. What do I like to eat? Fruits. We have apples and berries here in the wood, but I'd love to try fruits from other places too.
Okay, the Limsa one then.
I'll head over soon. I can't wait to see what kinds of punch there'll be.
Don't you worry, kid. There'll be something with lots of fruit in it. It's for the scurvy. Don't worry, kid. You're not going to be catching scurvy anytime soon.
Oh, you're the adventurer from before. The mulled punch is almost ready. Hooray!
Oh, ad break. Forgot about the ad break. Definitely a British take. A British take. Oh my god. It's funny because like a lot of the Australian Christmas foods. I do enjoy salads and cold meats for lunches, but I don't like prawn. I hate prawn with a burning passion. But it's like my family's special treat at Christmas, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'll pass. But they're always like, oh, don't forget to have more prawns. Oh, I'll get you some prawn. Like, no, thank you. I'll pass. No, thanks. A fellow Australian who doesn't like prawns. Yeah, I just don't like them. I'll eat it if it's like, if the prawns are cooked into something and with like seasoning. So like a garlic prawn dish, I'll eat that. My mum used to add them to like tom yum soup. Which tom yum soup is basically just like a collection of seafood. If you order a tom yum soup, you're gonna get an amount of seafood. I'll swing by and have your prawns. Gonna eat them all for me. Excellent. Good. It'll be like siphoning prawns off the table, like the food I don't like. What else? Christmas ham. Yo, Christmas ham goes so hard. I have Christmas ham in the fridge. I brought leftovers home of Christmas ham. I love a good Christmas ham. I'm low-key. I don't normally cook ham or like anything like that. But low-key, I'm thinking about going to the shops and seeing if I can get a ham on special now that Christmas is past. And then cooking it up so that I have ham. And then I can freeze it. You know what? Low-key, I might do that, hey. I love Christmas ham. It just hits different. Maybe they have small ones. It's just so nice to have with salad. Christmas ham is probably my favorite Christmas food. I had gluten-free cheesecake this year. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. I couldn't have a lot of it though. It was very rich. So I had a small amount and then I came back and then I had a bit more like the next day. That was really, really tasty. I enjoyed that. Gluten-free mince pies? No. Pass. Yeah. No thanks. That's a hard pass. Hard pass on mince pies. Not a fan. Dislike. Hate. Hate. Hi Salias, welcome in. How you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How it go? It's good. It's good. Hey, what? Mince pies. So they're not meat pies. They're mince pies. Can't say I've had either. It's like fruit mince pie. No, it's more fruity than yeah, Christmas sweet mince pies. British thing, I guess. Yeah. No, speaking English. Is it Aussie English? It is Aussie English. Yeah. So, something like this, I guess. Yeah, this looks alright. Currants, raisin, apple. Yeah, they're like fruity. As an American, I'm sorry for my nation's lack of taste outside of hamburger. Honestly though, hamburgers, pog. I would go a hamburger over most food. Well, not over most food, but it'd be like top 20% favorite foods. Good old hamburger. Big fan. Get you some barbecue. Yeah, barbecue. Let's go. Alright. Alright, our break's over. I can keep going.
Oh, you're the adventurer from before! The malt punch is almost ready! Hooray! I want to learn all about new places, so it's hard to decide on a punch. There's no ocean in Gridania, so it's my dream to go sailing everywhere on a big ship.
Okay, so also Limsa Laminsa. Forget about barbecue. Barbecue. Got all barbecue.
They're giving out hot drinks? That sounds great. I'm visiting with my mum. It's my first time in Gridania, so I guess I want to learn more about everything here.
Well, fucking rip the Uldar drink, I guess. Ah, excellent timing. We've received the last of the ingredients and are now brewing the new varieties of Kinderpunsch. We expect a throng of children will descend upon us as soon as we begin serving. Are you ready to attend to them? A throng of children, good lord. How I solved this event. No one gets a Gridanian drink. No one. I'm ready. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. Okay. Insane moment in your game. Hi Miko, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. They do look good. Yo! Yo, it's the scene of Nemea himself. Mr. Mandeville. Oh, hi.
A friend of mine used to live in Uldar, and he tells me stories about it. I've always wanted to know what it's like there, if you have something like that.
Uldar? There you go.
Wow, this is really good. I like a sweet tea with spices. Is this what Uldar smells like, I wonder? I'm going to get my friend to come too.
Playing Doom. Nice. A throng of children has descended upon the event.
I'd love to see what fruits from other places taste like. Do you have a punch that's made with them?
The Laminson punch.
Oh, it's sour but sweet. I love it. I have no idea they grew so many kinds of citruses in Lenosha.
Gotta take off. Good luck. Thanks, Alias. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Glad you're doing all right. Yo, it's the little dude. You here for the punch too? Come on, let's go up together.
All right.
I heard there's a place called the Colosseum where gladiators fight each other. I want a punch that'll make me feel like I'm there. Uldar.
Hello again. I've never had a mulled punch before. I'm not sure which one I should try.
The Gridanian one. I remember from earlier when we spoke to her. So the Colosseum is in Uldar. I'd love to see a fight there one day. But right now there's a fight in my own mouth. Whew. The spices in this punch sure pack a punch.
Thank you. I love the apple flavor, and the mug is beautiful too. Oh, I hope I can meet some Moogles while I'm in Gridania.
I love that kid basically very politely said, yo, this punch fucking sucks. This punch with all the spices in it? Blech. Oh, what to choose? I suppose I'd like a punch that makes me feel like I'm sailing somewhere far away. Laminsa, it's to fight the scurvy, kid. This'll make you feel like you're fighting scurvy. Out on the open ocean.
Wow, what a great blend of flavors. Pun, I just love the design on the mug. It's ships like this that connect the whole world. Thank you, miss. I've had a lot of fun.
It seems the children really enjoyed their punch. You did well indeed with your selections. From here on, we celebrants will tend to the punch distribution, with your fine example as a guide. You need only report back to Garanji. She will be eager to know how we fare. Please leave the rest of the distributions to us, and report back to Garanji. She will be eager to know. Alright, let's head back. And then I'll come do a group photo shortly if you all are free and available and would like to participate. We'll do it in the Starlight Stalls. I've just finished putting out a few proverbial fires at the guild, so I thought I'd come by and see how you were getting on.
The more the merrier, as I always say. And if you're here, my friend, may I assume that the Kinderpunsch has been handed out to the little ones as planned?
Sure has.
We are truly in your debt. With your help, we have not only brought the children festive cheer, but also expanded their horizons.
Of course, they're all more than welcome to return and try the other types of punch. The longer they enjoy themselves at the stalls, the better.
There you are, adventurer. I wanted to thank you again. And Miss Garanji and Mjorn, too. It was absolutely our pleasure. If you enjoyed the punch, then nothing would please us more. When I grow up, I want to be someone who knows lots about the world like you, miss. I'll go and see what's out there for myself and tell everyone all about it. And I want to tell everyone about Gridania too. The Starlight Stalls have reminded me just how much I love it here. That is a wonderful wish, and I've no doubt that the spinner herself has heard it.
When the time comes, it'll be my pleasure to register you as an adventurer, young man, and I'll look forward to hearing your tales of courage and high adventure. That goes for you as well, of course. I'm already the warrior of light. Alright, settle down. What else do you need me to be?
It seems you've truly inspired young Jolton. And should you still have time to spare, you could potentially inspire even more souls by helping us serve up more Kinderpunsch. We'd also be glad if you'd... Oh, thank you for the hydrate keg. Thank you. Thank you. We'd also be glad if you simply enjoyed the festivities, Heroine.
Heroine? Heron. Okay.
We'd also be glad if you simply enjoyed the festivities hereon. It is entirely up to you. While the celebration continues, our guide will be pleased to show you to the stalls. My thanks again, Atheria. And happy Starlight!
And we got the local libations. Uldan sip, Lumin sip, Gridani gulp, Uldan gulp, Luminson gulp. Oh yeah, Gridanian sip. Sip. That's a whole lot of emotes. The vendors at the Starlight Stalls are now open for business. Oh. I missed that. Something. You may encounter some familiar faces. Thought you were having a stroke. Well, let's not put it past me, alright? Let's activate this. I'll join you, hold up. Alright, photo time. Thank you, Scribe, for putting that in the Discord too. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Doing once I'm done with my food. Easy peasy. I'll go check out what's on sale first. And then I'll come.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Scry. Thank you for the tier 1 resub for 13 months. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for supporting the stream. I hope you enjoy your bunny emotes and ad-free viewing. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, what's for sale this year? Starlight Mug Tower. Leminson. Oh, there's all the different mugs. Okay, I have to get one of each. That's just how it works. That is just how it works. What's this? Sunshine and Stardust. I've forgotten what these look like. Oh, I literally have both of them already in my pockets. Don't forget to see the Saturnine Celebrant again. The Saturnine Celebrant? The one outside? Oh no, that's Starlight Celebrant. The one inside. Alright. Let me just... Is this Celebrant? Lenny's in his Santa outfit now. Love that. Having a sip. We'll do our, hello! We'll do the emote. Well, I'll do the emote anyway. You guys can pick whatever you want. Oh, this guy? Saturnine Starlight Celebrant?
Ah, you're back! The people can't get enough of our punch, and it's all I can do to keep mugs filled. I could use your help with the serving again, if you are willing. I should mention that a curious lady came by earlier. She spoke passionately about the spirit of culinary adventure before gifting us an array of unusual ingredients. Though I was skeptical at first, quite a few guests have enjoyed them in their beverage as an accent. See if you have the urge to add a little something extra when you serve up a mug. I'll leave it at your discretion. I would just be glad for the break.
Okay, maybe I'll do this after we do our screenshot. A little something something. That was the Uldan lady we spoke to. Right? This is really cute. Where do I want to stand? Yeah, I want this side. This is really cute. We'd be sipping. Gonna get our sip on. Which one do I want to sip on? Scry looked like such a cool maid. I was admiring that outfit, Scry. It's a really nice outfit. Also, the effects on it, it looks so velvety. It looks like really velvety. And it has hat. True, you've got a hat on. Liz level 99. I'll get there one day, it's okay. I'll get there eventually. Do I want the Leminson gold? Because it's got like the red rim around it. The Uldan one. Oh, you guys have got the Uldar one. Redanian. I think I like the Leminson one. Got my food now, making my way over. Easy peasy. Scry Kingsbird, the Velvet Mage. Hell yeah. We believe you. Yeah, it's gonna happen, you guys. I swear. I swear. It's totally gonna happen. It's totally gonna happen. Honest. Went for my FC city. Oh, nice. Actually, Limsa is my FC city too. Hello. Welcome. Where would you like to stand? Over there? Yeah! Photo time. Woohoo, woohoo! Oh, Grand Company City? Nice, nice. This is very cute. Thank you for coming. Power Ranger. Go, go, Power Ranger. Sorry, I can't stop myself. Alright, is anyone else on the way? Or I might take the photo. The Combat Mage. Hey, welcome Seaside Poltergeist. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming along. I appreciate it. Alright, this is so cute. This is really, really cute, you guys. Everyone looks like they're enjoying their, hopefully we'll sync. That's okay. I can do a little, it's kind of nice where everyone's like sipping at a different time. Do we want to all be like sipping or do we want to be holding? I kind of like that they're not quite all the same. It's also like, you guys have unintentionally synced it so that like, the two either side of me are almost in sync. Different variations, that's true. Oh, do you want to do one with a different emote? Or are you guys happy with that one? That one is very cute. I will have to put it, I will have to put it into Discord after stream because of the way that I have everything set up. You could pause this one at a time if you like. True. So I could have us all sipping, right? And then... Oh, no, no, this will work. This will work. This will work. I think that'll work. I can't pause everyone, but hang on. Maybe this angle a bit better. Chocobo is kind of getting in the way. Wait for it. There it is. Alright. The helmet makes my pose, any pose I'm in, very funny. I do enjoy that you're like... straight to the head. Just like, yes, what a delicious drink this is. It just spills down the front. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys want to do one with a different pose as well, feel free if you would like. I don't know if, do I have any other Christmassy emotes? No. Is there... It is a good one. I do enjoy that. What else? But there's so many options. Yeah, okay. I'll try this. Boom, 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 boom. Dude. Yeah. Hang on, let me. Right. There we go. The lighting changed? Was that me? Ooh. There we go. The night fell. It was the zone itself. Gotcha, gotcha. Alrighty, thank you! Oh. I was like, why am I getting flashbanged? Woo! Thank you for the photo. I'll pop it in Discord after stream. Wahoo, wahoo! What's this? Sunshine. There's Stardust? What's this do? Can I not use it yet? Oh, there we go. Ah, yeah, that's the Stardust one. Cool. Now I also have the mugs too. Because why not? Excellent. Happy Starlight. Happy Starlight, everyone. Wahoo, wahoo. Alright, I'm gonna go do the, this again. I'm gonna go do another round. Alright, let's serve more punch. You bring the pots of punch to a gentle simmer. The enticing aroma attracts someone to the stall. Who could it be? Oh, I get to choose? Excuse me? The Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, obviously. Obviously. Has to be our first customer. Yo! Look at his outfit! Stop! No, stop! That's so cute. Sorry, print screen in that. Yo! Mr. Emmerich, look at you go. What a hottie. Oh my god. What a pleasant surprise to find you here, Atheria. 'Tis a great joy to spread cheer to the children during Starlight season. Though I must confess, this little helper finds himself in need of refreshment. Might I ask for a mug of the local Gridanian punch? Oh my god, this little helper, stop. Gridanian punch with a generous dash of birch syrup. Let's give him the little something extra. Merry Starlight. I love that he's still got his night gloves on under that too. Well now, while this punch tastes quintessentially Gridanian, there is no mistaking the Ishgardian accent. Might this be an acknowledgement of the Starlight Celebration's origins? Yet, regardless of the intent, the generous amount of birch syrup is a wonderful touch, and during this most special of seasons, I shall allow myself the indulgence. My thanks for the fine drink and company both. By your leave, I shall return to my duties. Many children yet await their starlight gifts, and would not do to keep them. That is so cute. He's wearing different gloves. Oh, they are different to his regular night gloves. They're still, like, pretty thick looking gloves. Alright, next. That was great, 10 out of 10. That was 10 out of 10. Alright. Another. Alright, who's next? Let's do one of the seats. We'll work our way up.
Oh, hello, Ryo. Mulled punch for the guests? What a delightful idea. Lest you wonder, my sister Carney is busy as is her wont, so I am attending the festivities in her stead. I shall have a Gridanian punch, if you would be so kind.
Moogle Pom surprise Gridanian punch? Did you say Moogle Pom? So it's simply a confection made to resemble a pom. That is certainly a relief, and for my companions especially. Without further ado then, I shall give it a taste. Well now, that is perfectly delicious. Just try not to frighten the children overmuch, do you hear? The Moogle Pom surprise is the fact that this punch is 90% alcohol. As per the Moogle you see at the beginning of the game. Yes! Look, I did think, when they were talking about the lady who brought all the extras for the adults, I did think that it was alcohol. I did just straight up think it was alcohol. Okay, the proprietors of the quicksand. Oh, I was hoping she was going to be in a special outfit too. I love that they put Emmerich in a special outfit. That was an iconic, absolutely iconic. Hey, thank you for the clip. Thanks for the clip, Scry. Is that with Emmerich?
Mjorn invited me to Gridania for the Starlight Celebration, and I couldn't say no. Might I trouble you for a mug of Uldan punch?
Uldan punch with nopal pulp. Don't know how well it went. Alright, let's have a look. Ooh. I'll have a look after we finish this one.
Well now, what a delicious drink! You've added nopal, cactus flesh, unless I'm mistaken. Plenty of folk enjoy nopal roasted in savoury dishes, but it works surprisingly well with sweet flavours too. I might have to try adding it to our menu. Thank you kindly. Whenever you're in Uldar, be sure to stop by at the quicksand, you hear?
Bye, Momodi. Momodi's so cute. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this clip. Merry Starlight. Cute. I love that he's still got his night gloves on under that too. Accent. Might this be an acknowledgement of the Starlights? Hell yeah. I love Emmerich in his... Sorry, I'm so distracted by Emmerich in his little Christmas outfit. Can we have more Emmerich in his Christmas outfit, please? Please? Pretty please? Sorry, his Starlight outfit. Proprietor of the Drowned Wench. Isn't it Drowning Wench? Not Drowned Wench? Actually, It was done for a previous Starlight? Oh my god. Icon. Absolute icon.
I couldn't help but come to see how the Minson mug's being used. And suffice it to say, I'd be much obliged for some punch too.
Sweet Tooth Leminson Chocolate Punch. Leminson Chocolate Punch. Oh.
Oof. Fuck me! That's sweeter than a siren's kiss. You put chocolate in here, did you? And a whole bleeding sack of sugar by the taste of it. Still, there's folk as like something a little unusual. And you'd be surprised how many sea dogs have a sweet tooth, what with sugar being used to preserve food on voyages. Aye, I reckon you might be onto something here. Any road, I'd best be on me way. Thanks for the hospitality. Next time you're in Limsa, stop by the wench and I'll return the gesture.
Alright, we're gonna do 2 more. So we're gonna do Mjorn. And then I'm also gonna do Emmerich again, but I'm gonna give him the regular punch. Or maybe I just do all of them with the regular punch just to see how they react. I thought I smelled a lovely aroma. I've already sampled the new varieties, so may I please have a mug of the Gradanian punch? It will be interesting to see how yours compares to the Canopy's house blend. Gradanian punch with chanterelle mushroom. Mushroom. Is this grated chanterelle? Interesting. These fragrant mushrooms are sought after for culinary and medicinal purposes, but I'd never imagined tasting it in a sweet drink. While it might require a more mature palate, there's a depth to this punch that's quite enjoyable. I'd be happy to have it again. Well, I should return to my duties. When you have a spare moment from your own, do come and relax at the Canopy. Thanks, Mother Mjorn. Alright, I want to see what differently, how they react when you just give them the old regular. The old regular. Regulus. Oh my god, he's back! Hi! Hello! Ah, how exquisitely the cinnamon punctuates the sweetness. 'Tis the very taste of respite. The Starlight Celebration has its roots in Ishgard. To see the warmth and cheer being spread to all corners of Eorzea makes me feel both proud and grateful. My thanks for the fine drink and company both. By your leave, I shall return to my duties. Many children yet await their Starlight gifts, and would not do to keep them. Should I do all of them? With the regular? It won't take long. I love that that Raya was mortified at the Moogle surprise.
How fragrant and delicious! 'Tis a flavour that we can proudly call Gradanian, to forest-born and visitors alike. Might I ask for 2 more mugs of the same? For my brother and sister? Wonderful. I shall have my attendants deliver these ere they grow cold. My gratitude for the drinks, and for your contribution to the celebration.
I think the Moogles are my favorite reaction. It's quite funny. Although she doesn't ask for ones to be sent to her brother and sister. Like the Moogle surprise. She's like, no, we won't. I won't be sending the Moogle surprise to my brother and sister, thanks. Like, she drank it and she was like, thanks. Wow, this is not what I asked for. Hi Mimodi, welcome back.
Oh my, what a lovely full-bodied brew. You definitely didn't skimp on the butter. It'd go great with crumpets, and would definitely be a hit in Uldar. What do you say you come and brew it for me at the quicksand sometime? I'm just kidding. Long as I've been in the business of serving food and drink, it's a force of habit to consider the possibilities. Thank you kindly. Whenever you're in Uldar, be sure to stop by at the quicksand, you hear?
Mimodi's so cute too. Maybe she worried about their reaction to the poms. Yeah. I do feel like that might have been a consideration. Okay, drowned wench lad. Mr. Mans. He didn't seem overly fond of the sweet punch either. He was like, yeah, I mean, someone probably likes this. Aye, the sourness of the citrus and the sting of the spice make for a right fine drop. We Laminsons ain't so keen on Gridania this time of year, on account of the freezing cold, but a nice warm drink makes a world of difference. This'll keep me going as I take in the sights neath the snow. Any road, I'd best be on me way. Thanks for the hospitality. Next time you're in Limsa, stop by the wench and I'll return the gesture. Hi Daniel D. Oliver, welcome in. How you doing? Meowdy everyone. G'day, g'day. Hope you're doing well today. Lecture Mill, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Good to see you.
How very glib.
How very glib indeed. Great to have Mimodi in the spotlight. I'm a Leminson through and through, but I have a soft spot for her. Me too. Me too. I really enjoyed her quest line through the post-Moogle. Through the post-Moogle quest line. I really enjoyed that. All hail Mummy Mjorn. Mother Mjorn. I think she's next. Yeah. Speaking of Mother. She used to be a goth in 1.0. What the fuck? I missed out? Excuse me? I missed out on Mummy Mjorn goth? What the hell? That's fucked up. That's very tasty indeed. Thank you. You've been a great help. Hey? The Starlight Stalls have earned quite a stellar reputation. Pardon the pun. And there are noticeably more guests from outside Gridania this year. From locals to visitors, and children to grown-ups. The joy is plain to see on every face. Nothing could bring us stallholders more joy. Well, I should return to my duties. When you have a spare moment from your own, do come and relax at the canopy. Alright, we did it. We did all the variations as well. Joltane's here.
It's so exciting to think about all the new places out there. I'll never forget this feeling no matter how many places I see.
Good on you, bud. This here is really pretty too. Like this big tree. Moogles. Yo, the Moogle sign is very cute. Was that the link for it? Yo, she was a goth, damn. I kind of like her better as a goth mommy. You have a very empty stall here, my dude. Snowman. Yeah. Hello, hi, Juliet. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Hello, hello. Oh, Momodi and Battaron are here. Chilling together. Where's Emmerich? Emmerich, where? Where? Emmerich, where? Where is he? 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 There. I spy with my little eye. No, that's not Emmerich. Fuck. I've been lied to. Where is he? Finish work. Need to shower. Wash away the sins. No worries. Enjoy. I always feel better after a shower from a long day of work. Where is Emmerich? Where is he? Oh, you can see everything from up here. This is a cute spot too. Oh my god, the little dudes. Aren't you cold in that? Nah. I have plot armor. It applies to weather too. Where is Emmerich? How's your Sunday? Good, good. My computer nearly shat itself earlier. Well, sorry, it did shit itself earlier, but I fixed it. Fortunately. I was a bit late for stream, but we still are streaming. And it is not... touch wood. It is not crashed. Which is a good sign. This area is huge. I reckon they'll be using this area for a while yet. Is that... Oh, this is Mr. Mandeville! Hello, Godbit. You were not part of the festivities this year, Godbit. Letting other people take the limelight this year. I'm literally just taking screenshots, you guys. Rest in piss, PC could. Yeah. It's okay. I managed to get it working. But it was not a stress-free time. Where is Emmerich? Where is he? Where is he? Momodi and Battaron are here. Where is Emmerich? Where? I hope they keep it the way they do the Halloween one. Yeah!
That's rough, buddy.
It is. It is rough. It is. Yeah, I like the way they do... See, these two are here. Maybe he's not here. Yeah, I like that the Halloween one has the returning area that you can keep going back to. Back in his office. He couldn't stay. Aww. Lamau, the snowman crashed into the lake. Stop, that's so funny. Look, he crashed into the pond. He's like, oh, fuck. He drives like me. He's like, fuck, I whiffed it. The reindeer's here, that's cute. There's a few crashed ones about. That's really sweet. I'm not seeing any Mr. Emmerich. He drives like a tank, wondering how everyone survived. Oh man. Okay, he mustn't be here. I must just be tripping. I've been lied to. I haven't actually seen Mjorn's here. Who else came? I suppose we haven't seen the seeds here either. They must not be here. Well. Alright. That brings us to the end of the Starlight event today then. Thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed the event. The emotes are very cute. I do like the new emotes. Alright, shall we get a... I've just been, like... fucking around all this time. We do have an ad break coming up, so what I'll do is I'll teleport to the next area. We're gonna be doing some side quests in Ralga's Reach for Stormblood. So I'll teleport over and then I'll take a quick break. So, Stormblood, so far, where we're up to in the main scenario is we were all getting super excited because we've recruited all of these people to the Resistance and everything was going poggers, and we were planning on capturing the big bridge that the Garleans have a hold of. Yeah, is it Volodina? Yeah, we were gonna march on Volodina or something. I'm pretty sure that's the bridge. Because they talked about that being like the main supply post thing. But lo and behold, the Reach was attacked by Garleans and they absolutely massacred with wanton destruction. And led by the Skulls. Freya or whatever her name is. I can't remember. And Mr. Wide Hips himself came along. And was all like, boring, you're all boring. And we fought him and he's like, you're boring, ew, yuck, wasted my time, warrior of light. And then they left and heaps of people have been injured and everyone's feeling a little bit meh. Fadola, oh thank you, Fadola. Freya. I was like, I can't remember her name, it starts with F. That chick who doesn't wear a helmet because she's a main character. Glad you liked it. Yeah, I had fun. I thought that was a lot of fun. Alright, so we'll do these couple of side quests in here before we moved on with the next main scenario quest. But before we do that, we're going to take a very quick break. So now is a good time if you would like to take a quick break as well, get some water, stretch, some snacks, give your eyes a rest from the screen for a couple of minutes. We'll be right back after this quick break, everyone. I'm back. Okay. Side question time. Let's go. I hope you all had a nice break or a snack or something. Hi, Rox. How you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for the bunny check-in. Hello. Hello, hello. Alright, we've got a wounded resistance fighter in here. How you doing, buddy? Yo, dude is bald. Dude is bald with a capital B. Mother's boy? Excuse me? Hi, Rox. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. The wounded resistance fighter has a lot on his mind. There's something I would like to ask of you, lass. I joined the resistance against my mother's wishes. She awaits me back in my hometown. I'm lucky to still be here after that last battle. And I don't want to take her love for granted anymore. Please deliver this bandana to Mother in Alagana on my behalf. And tell her that I said thank you. I want her to know I understand why she objected to me joining the fight against the Empire. This man's seen some things. He sure has. Alright, we'll go see your mother. Mother. Where am I going? To Alagana. Yeah, that, to be fair, that last battle was quite the wild one. Hey, there's a new quest here too. Oh my god, is it the old lady at the top of the hill? Hey, Jim! Jim. How you doing? Welcome in, Jim. Howdy, howdy. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, no, it's not. She's younger than I thought she would be. I thought I was... Oh, no, never mind. I got a proper look at her face. Never mind. She's about how old I'd expect her to be. That sounds so mean. I didn't mean for it to come out like that.
Have we met?
Bloody bandana. A resistance fighter's blood-stained bandana.
Why, this is my boy's. Has something happened to him? Thank heavens. He is still safe. I tried to dissuade him from joining the resistance, but he would not listen. We had a big fight, and he wound up sneaking out in the dead of night.
No PC catastrophes today, hopefully? Well, there was, but after I cracked open the PC and jiggled things around a little bit and then put it back together again, she's come good. You see, I think it was like 15 minutes before stream. I'd been playing games all day, mostly without issue. At one point, it did have a little bit of an issue, but I just changed the settings on the fans, and I thought that was fine. I think the fans just weren't, like, doing what they needed to. Anyway, yeah, like 10 minutes before stream, it crashed. It, like, overheats, crashes, and I'm like, fuck. So I opened it up, and then I was just like pushing the cables around, to be honest. And then I found I felt a little click in one of them, and I was like, okay, I think it just wasn't plugged in properly. And then I like put it back together, and then it's been good ever since. Just needed a good rattle. I wonder where you got your practice. Right here, Jim. You're so right, you're so right. Rattling time. Thank you, Jim, for the rattle. Hell yeah. Yes. Yes. Hope you've been doing well, Jim.
It is a weight off my mind to learn that he does not resent me. However, the fact that he has returned this bandana must mean he intends to continue fighting. If his resolve is truly that strong, then there is little chance of me convincing him to come home. I will continue to pray for his safe return.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Oh my god, more side quests. Now there's more side quests here. Hello. Gerbert. Hi, Gerbert. What level is this? Of Rats and Men. 61. Gerbert has a rodent problem.
Well, you don't look like a Garlean. Assuming I'm correct, could you help me deal with a little pest problem? Ever since the Empire outlawed the practice of all religions, I've been unable to pray at Hidden Tier. Instead, I decided to create a spot to the southwest where I could mourn the dead in secret. The problem is, whenever I leave offerings of food for the deceased, those blasted robber rats gobble them up for themselves. That is why I have created this. One whiff of it and those pests will be on their way. Though make sure to be on your guard. Some of the more aggressive rats may attack you instead.
Thanks.
One whiff of that liquid and those pests will be on their way.
Aggressive rats. Where can I... Oh, what? All the way down there. Fine. We'll take the whale. Maybe I should be using a Starlight mount while they're still thematic. I have the bear. Is there a deer as well? Or... Oh yeah, here it is. The Starlight Steed. Oh, hey. Excuse... Hey! Hey! Fuck off. Listen, Chocobo, can you get back here? There you go. There, I'll use... I quite like the Starlight Steed. It's very cute. I'll use this until the end of the month. Which, so like today. In the theme of having done the Starlight quest today, I feel like it makes sense. Hop. Wahoo! Wahoo, wahoo! Dude, I can't believe this guy travels so far to pray. It's an entire fucking pilgrimage. The entire rest of the month. Bracket 1 hour. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Jim. See, you got it. You got it. You so right. I will be so honest. I don't know if we'll end up getting to any main scenario quests today. Given there's one more side quest back at Ralga's Reach for us to do. Oh, well, sorry. There's at least one more side quest back at Ralga's Reach for us to do. And then we've got this one and a feature quest as well in Alagana. I don't know what the feature quest is. It could just be the Aetheryte thing. The what are they called? The Wind Current unlock? I'm assuming that's what it is for flying. Yo, big boy! Look at that big boy! Are you aggressive? No, okay. We can go make fun of the big boy. Yo, look at this guy. He's fucking stacked. Buckaboo. Can you remind me, are you still in the content that's available for free? I sure am, Jim. I sure am. I've only just started on the 3rd expansion, which is part of the content that is available for free. Dude works out. He does. Kind of skips leg day, though. Oh, no. He skips calf day. His thighs are stacked. No, don't leave me alone. Excuse me, I'm trying to admire this absolute hunk of flesh. I don't know. That would sound way worse than I wanted it to. Like a hunk of spunk. Okay. Third and final free expansion. For now, yeah. Unless they expand it again in future. Because it used to just be Heaven's Ward, but then they expanded it a couple of years ago to include Stormblood as well. Please don't call him Hunker Spunk. Sorry. My bad. She has a while to go. I have a long... Jim, we will probably still be in the free content by the end of next year. Oh, that's him. No, I won't. By the end of the next year, we will... There's a not unrealistic chance that we will still be in free content. Yeah, exactly, Jim. Exactly. Is this... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. We're in the peaks. Just trying to make sure that I tick off my side quests. Bottle of brown liquid. Contains a liquid that smells so foul, even rats cannot stomach it. But yeah, there's a lot of content in the free trial. Eureka is a prison. I will be... That is exactly why I think that I could still be in Stormblood by the end of next year, is because of Eureka. For Maximum Iron, do you have a paid subscription anyway, don't you? I do, yeah. So I do have a paid subscription because for a few reasons. So the free trial does have some limitations. The main, Maximum Irony, yeah. So the free trial does have some limitations which would impact you if you were using the free trial. So you can't use the player market board on a free trial, which means you can't buy items from other players. So it makes my life easier being able to buy things on the market board when I want or need them. You can't trade items with other players. So people will come up and maybe like give me stuff, like Neri's given me a few mounts, for example, or people have given me dye. So people wouldn't be able to do that if I was on a free trial, and I wouldn't be able to give things to other people either. I also would not be able to join a free company. So as part of my inventory management and managing like my income, my in-game income with my millions of gil, I use some guild features to be able to do that. So I have my own guild, and Neri's in my guild as well. Like, so I use that, and I wouldn't be able to if I was on the free trial. I also use retainers, which are basically NPC characters who can go out and get items for you. They can act as extra storage, and I pay for extra of those because I store so many things. With my millions of gil, I would not be able to hold that much. So you have a cap of 300,000 gil if you're on the free trial. So you can't hold more than 300,000 gil in your pockets at any one time if you're on free trial. So you've basically got to spend it. So there are things that I've done that would take a lot longer if I was on the free trial, because I would have to literally go and farm it myself instead of just buying it from other people. What else? Oh, I can't PvP on a free trial. So on free trial, you're not allowed to do PvP, and I quite enjoy doing PvP when the lust for blood hits. You have employees. They are basically employees, Jim. Yes, they are basically employees. I think those are the main things. There are other things where, like, you can't start a party. So, for example, if I wanted to invite people to come and do a dungeon with me, I wouldn't be able to add them to the party. Someone else would need to coordinate that. But so, like, anyone else could. So, you know, I know other people who play. So as long as they were around, they could coordinate that. But, yeah. They're paid a fair rate. At least I assume they are. Yeah! Yeah, sure, yeah. Don't tell them about the union, though. Yeah, we'll just keep that to ourselves, alright? So yeah, there are benefits to still having the paid version, even though I'm only in the free trial content, that make it worth it. And once you've paid for the full game, you can't go back to the free trial on that character or that account. So if you can't go from free trial to paid and then back to free trial on the same character. You would have to start like a whole new account if you wanted to go back to the free trial. They ran away. Quirky, yeah. Because they ultimately do want people to pay for the game. But the free trial content is very generous. Like, you can just spend so much time doing the free trial content. And there's like, it is a little bit pay for convenience with the subscription, because there are things that are like super convenient because you've got the subscription. But otherwise, like, all the quests are available to you. Like, there's nothing other than PvP. There's no, PvP and ultimates, which is like the highest difficulty content. Those are the only two pieces of content that are not available to you on the free trial, regardless of your expansion.
The rats are all gone. Excellent news. Now I can speak with my son again. I lost my boy to a quarrying accident some time ago. He pushed me out of the way when a bunch of rocks suddenly fell down on us. He was buried so deep, we never even found his body. I couldn't stand the idea of him being forgotten, so I went ahead and built a grave for him. It's near the area where the accident happened. Not a day goes by when I don't wish he had saved himself. He still had his whole life ahead of him. Thank you for all of your help. It brings me some solace to know that I can still talk with my son from time to time.
What's the bet he actually did live? Or he is dead, you know, I don't know. Could go either way here. All I have to go off is the game telling me they're paid fairly. Yeah, exactly. The game says that they're paid fairly. So it's obfuscated with company script. Yeah, so basically, for them to get paid, you have to exchange your time and energy for currency A. And then you go to the government, the local government in the game, and you exchange that currency for currency B. And then you pay currency B to your employees. And then your employees presumably take that currency and exchange it with the government. That's how I assume that works. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. When you say it like that, it just sounds like tax evasion. When I said it out like that, it does kind of sound like tax evasion, doesn't it? Except it's the government paying, so it's alright. Saint Slayer. Raganfrid would like to introduce you to an old friend. Fancy yourself as our village's savior, do you? If you truly mean what you say, I have a mind to introduce you to someone. This game has so much tax evasion. It really does. It really does.
His name's Saya. Used to be one of the Quarry's finest workers, he did. He keeps fighting the good fight to restore Alagana to its former glory, but I do worry about the toll it must be taking on a man of his years. Have a chat with him if you're interested in helping.
I thought for a second we were going straight back to the dude we just spoke to, but it does seem to be someone different.
Alagana.
A cynical villager. The old bugger's treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. Speech, speech, speech.
Thank you for coming. I'm still waiting for a few more of the villagers to arrive.
The old bugger's treating us to another one of his speeches, I see.
How long do you plan to continue living in abject squalor, I ask you? It's high time we brought back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Alagana. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarry used to mean everything to this village. Bloody hells. When is this old codger gonna stop harping on about the good old days? Time you opened your eyes, you daft bugger. Time's long since past when we could sell the stone here for a decent amount of gil. It's about time you faced the facts. There's no coin to be had sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. It'd be better served going out and hunting my own food. Just hear me out. If you give up on the quarry, then you'll be giving up on the village itself. Even the hardest of rocks will break if you keep chiseling away at it. Life's the same. Grandfather, that's enough. I can tell you now that no one here would claim to be happy with their lot, but there's nothing that can be done. You remonstrating with everyone is hardly going to do any good. Sweater love. Well, what do you bloody expect with that attitude? No one's going to work to improve things when even my own granddaughter has next to no motivation. There's a reason you don't see any...
Can't read.
There's a reason you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. We can get by just fine with the stones we gathered in the past, and those we salvage from ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in the wait for us at the quarry. Only monsters. It's about time you realize that we're lucky just to be alive these days. Come on, grandfather. Let's go home.
Oh, what's the bet he's gonna go to the quarry and get attacked by monsters? Blasted girl understands nothing. Course everything's gonna seem pointless if you're only sleepwalking through life. And who in the hells are you, anyway? I ain't doing this for your amusement. Oh my god, dude is so annoying. Dude is... This is giving, like, Facebook pilled. I am indeed the sayer you speak of. Dragonflies sent you my way, you say? Atheria, was it? So you're the last we have to thank for saving Wakrata. I can tell you've more fire in your belly than this entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as these buggers think me. Yeah. Alagana owes everything to the quarry. The stones we extracted were solid and pleasing on the eye to boot. We even supplied the stone used to build the palace. Ah, those were the days. It was the Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric, favouring their cold, tasteless metallic buildings instead.
They say they look civilized. Don't make me laugh. The final blow to our way of life came when Garlemald began recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many to the rebel cause. With no one left to tend to the quarry, it slowly fell into ruin, and is now overrun with beasts. The few of us that remain have been left to eke out a living using any means we can. I swear on Ralka's very name, if we could just take back the sleeping stones, the old village would brim with vitality again. I just need something that proves the beasts are gone from the quarry. Then the villagers would surely see fit to help me restore it to its former glory. I know this is a lot to ask of a complete stranger, but it's not as if I'm spoiled for choice right now. Would you be able to rid the quarry of those damned monsters and bring back me 2 Uralith stones? Hey? Would you be able to rid the quarry of those damn monsters and bring me back 2 Uralith soul stones? I'll be forever in your debt. Uralith soul stones? Hey, greedy bugger. Alright, where am I going? Oh, this way. Squints. That's a godbit face. It is. It does seem to be a godbit face, doesn't it? It's giving boomer. Crag claw. That is an ugly motherfucker. Have I gone the right way? I've gone the wrong way. I think I need to go up? Down here? Can I even go that way? No, it's a dead end. It's a dead end. I can't go that way. Gotta go the long way around. Got my ticket for the long way round. The one with the prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights, it's got shivers, and it sure would be prettier with you. This way? It is a very pretty area, actually. You know? Beetle. Beetle. There's another big dude, TM. Yo, why do these people live so far away from the places that they're like, that are their quote-unquote local areas? Yeah, I like the Alamigo areas. Yeah, did they did the graphics update in these areas as well? I feel like the stone looks much nicer than kind of regular. I could have also just changed my graphic settings, I don't know. Quite a few people are super down on it. I mean, it's like desert. It's kind of what you get from a desert area. Oh, marble Uralith. Sweet. This is what I need. Guys, I totally cleared out the quarry. I swear. I swear I cleared out the quarry. Hey, can you take care of that? Thank you. Oh, sweet. Easy peasy. Yeah, it has some really nice areas. Like, the vistas are really beautiful. With, like, the sun.
Sunbeams? Nice to see you returned. It'd be even nicer if you happened to be in possession of certain stones. Urlith Soulstone. The core of a marble Urlith. Yeah, I totally cleared out the quarry, dude. For sure. Yes, this is exactly what I was after. Let's waste no time in showing them to the others. It's been far too long since the last ray of hope shone into the villagers' miserable lives. I don't know, man. You seem to like poo-poo on their parade a lot. Happy Xmas, Happy New Year. Happy Xmas and Happy New Year, Scry. Have a wonderful rest. Thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming along for the photo as well. As stubborn as stone. Saya is oddly confident about his plan's chances of success. Yeah, weirdly confident. Right, time to present these soul stones to the village. Let them know that the Sleeping Stones is ready to be restored. Although, it's been quite some time since anyone here truly lent me their ear. Would you mind gathering the villagers for me? Yeah, because everyone's sick of you soapboxing to all of them. No one will bother listening to me, but an upstanding adventurer such as yourself may be able to persuade the villagers to give me another chance. It's the boomer who cried wolf. Yeah, let's get on the... Beep. Sweater Love, his granddaughter.
What did you just say? Did my grandfather put you up to this?
Ugh, he sends me mad sometimes. My apologies that he bothered you with this, kind adventurer.
Would you mind if I asked your name?
Well, Atheria, you have my thanks for humouring the wild ramblings of an old man. I will make sure to tell him again that he needs to stop bothering strangers with his fantasies. He's old enough now that I really wish he would give up quarrying altogether. I perish the thought of him injuring himself, or worse, while working on something. Yeah, that would be less than ideal. Beep beep boop. Beep beep boop. Uh-huh. Odgkin.
A quarry?
I'm sorry to disappoint, but I'm far from interested. There's no point placing the village's future in the hands of a dead industry. Honestly, how many people do you know that are desperate to get their hands on stone these days? Saya's time would be better spent working out how to sell off all the leftover rocks we already have cluttering Alagana. There's a reason you don't see young people here anymore. It's only the old fogies that are senile enough to think this place has any kind of future. Whoa, everyone is just like... bah humbug. Oh, that's up. This side. Bah humbug. Carl! That kills people, Carl.
What's that?
The old fart's saying he wants to restore the quarry. Like I haven't heard that before. You might have been able to single-handedly take on a group of Uroliths, but most of us aren't heroes of legend. What do you suggest we do, should the beasts return? Or are you planning to give up adventuring and become the Quarry's very own protector? Carl has a good point, I have to say. I agree with Carl. Back from spreading the good word, are you? Cannot wait to see the looks on their mugs when they have a gander at these soul stones. Oh, buddy. Grandfather, let's stop this, shall we? No one's going to come. You'd be better served heading home and having a nap. And you say I'm the one spouting nonsense? I know what this is. You've banded together with all the others that think me mad, haven't you? How could you even think such things? I only have your best interests at heart, Grandfather. The fact of the matter is that you can quarry as much as you want. If there's no one willing to buy the spoils, then it's meaningless. You're not as young as you once were, and this fool's errand is doing your health no favors. I can't bear to watch you waste your life away any longer. Fool's errand? You consider it foolish to work towards a brighter future for Alagana? Atheria, tell me, do you share my granddaughter's opinion? No need to hold back. I think Sweater Love may be right, dude. I think you've been on the Facebook too much. You've been doing too much Facebook, Granddad. I expected more from the woman that saved Wakrata. I suppose it was foolish of me to think an outsider would understand what quarrying means to Alagana. Listen, we all understand you're just trying to do what you think is best for the village. We do. But you're going to have to accept, sooner or later, that nothing lasts forever. I was a fool to ever even consider asking others for help. You can hardly expect your words to mean anything to those who live without hope. Yes, it's up to me to show you all how it's done. And off he goes back to the quarry. Well, gonna go have to save his life, aren't I? Why does he have to be so thick-headed? It feels like every interaction we have nowadays inevitably ends in a row. He has this nasty tendency of refusing to speak to me for hours after a fight as well. I'm truly sorry to involve you in this, but do you think you could talk to him in my stead? So he's childish too. Yeah, you're right. Boomer-ass behavior. Yeah. Fucking boomer behavior, damn. Bro needs to chill. You right there, bud? What you doing? That girl makes me wonder if I too spouted so much gibberish at her age. You're spouting more gibberish now than you were ever before. Come to hear a story, have you? Oh, I'll tell you a story, my friend. A tale of a time when the quarry was the heart of Alagana. Yes, those were the days. It didn't matter how long you spent quarrying away. There was always more stone to be cut, and people willing to pay for it. The industry supported many a family, let me tell you. There were even some days when I'd take the cold, hard floor of the quarry as my bed, instead of going home. Why, the only thing keeping me going half of the time were the work songs we used to sing. By Rauga,
That's bloody it. If the villagers hear those work songs once more, they're sure to change their minds about the quarry. Ha ha! Bet you're glad you were here to see the very moment I saved our village from ruin.
Deluded. Oh my god, he's so annoying. He's so annoying. Bro, you need to stop. My guy, you need to cease. The sound of the quarry. Saya is chuffed to bits with his new plan.
Finished coming to terms with just how inspired my new plan is. Anyone that's held a hammer and chisel knows the wonders a good work song can do. After you've been singing for a while, your swings start to match the song's rhythm, and everything falls naturally into place. You can work for hours and hours without even realising it. Hammer in one and chisel in the other. Cutting up rocks bring home to me mother. Rocks become gill, gill becomes a house. Our hearts the quarry has no need for a spouse. And the song meanders along in a similar vein after that. The ending, however, is quite something. Speckled stone, edge of the layer, sell not the stone to a kindly payer. Nay, search for to pebbles, young maiden revels. That's how it finishes. Speckled stone, edge of the layer, refers to change of patterns that adorn the rock found deep underground. The rocks closest to the edge of each layer are the most brittle, you see. The part of the song exists as a warning to never sell on inferior stone. Although you'd struggle to find a quarrier that doesn't know as much. No, it's the nay search for to pebbles, young maiden revels, which I find curious. I believe it to be referring to a jewel of some kind. After all, you hardly give a young lass any old pebble you just happen to find. No, only the finest jewels would do. If I were able to somehow take a gander at the stone mentioned in the song, probably impossible, mind you, the closest fissure where I could stand a chance of finding it is right next to an imperial stronghold. That being said, I might be able to find something if I had you to keep me safe from harm. Accompany me, Atheria. I'm sure you'll enjoy the journey.
Oh no, it's road trip with Granddad. Fuck. I don't want to go on a road trip with Granddad. Alright, well, off I go. Someone has to keep him company and make sure he doesn't get himself into trouble, I guess. Somebody's gotta go. Dude, he's right. That's literally... Is that a... Oh no, that's the Queequin. Right next to the Queequin stronghold, too. We're between a rock and a hard place. Oh. Get it? Because it's about quarrying. A rock pun. I'm so funny, you guys. We'll just slip through the Queequin stronghold, no big deal. We'll just skirt around the edges. Is there an exit over here? Yeah, there is.
Whoa!
What's this stronghold you're talking about, man?
Seems I was right to bring you along. The place is swarming with those rats. Try searching the surroundings for any that might happen to be lying in wait for us. I trust you know what to do when you come across one.
Take it out for a nice dinner.
Well, what are you waiting for? Can't get to work till you clear out the bandits.
Rats. Rats. We're the rats. Rats! Dinner's arrived. Hi, Jim. Was there a TikTok or something that you saw where someone said wahoo? You have adopted the phrase as one of your own. I have. I don't know. I think I got it from Cake. I'm pretty sure I got the phrase from Cake, to be honest. Hello? I'll use the beckon emote. I either got it from Cake or Lucky. Or both.
Fine work, Atheria. I suppose it's time for me to do my part. Feast your eyes on this here ore, Atheria. Popped right out when I chiseled away along one of the layers of rock. My guess is it could be used to craft quite a fetching jewel. I'll hurry back to the village and set about examining it in further detail.
Both is a possibility. I'm pretty sure it was Cake. I feel like Lucky and I both picked it up off Cake. What? I fucking nearly fell out of my chair. Cause Cake did wahoo a lot. Cake's always wahoo. Cake the viral phenomenon. It's the wonders of language and social, like human social structure. Because humans use language to denote like social connection as well. Which is why people will pick up phrases, like friendship groups will pick up phrases that each other uses.
Atheria, my apologies for any bother my grandfather caused you, but I do thank you sincerely for keeping him safe.
True. True. It's very interesting. Language is very interesting.
Ah, Atheria. Sad to say, it seems we were on a fool's errand. 'Twas no ore that was found, but a crystal fragment of incredibly low purity. Only the most naive of bands would rejoice upon finding this shiny piece of rubbish. Speckled stone, edge of Telea. Sell not this stone to a kindly payer. Must have been referring to this. Grandfather, is that perchance a line from a song that begins with hammer in one hand, chisel into other? Indeed it is. But why do you know that? Father used to sing it to me in lieu of a lullaby. It's one of my most precious memories from the short time we were able to spend together.
I need to invent a new phrase and then overuse it on Tuesday nights to infect everybody. Jim's out here gonna commit a social experiment. Gonna do a social experiment, Jim. Let's go, go on. Do it, do it. Do it, do it.
Indeed, your father was a fine quarrier. Not a day passes that I don't rue his death at the hands of those bastards from Garlemald. We have never even had the chance to work together. He chose to apprentice under another teacher. Said he didn't want me going easy on him. But enough about the past. We had been using the song as a guide to find stones of value, but the spinners still yet to smile on us.
You have some homework. Yeah. You gotta present your findings after the fact, Jim. I expect a full report at the end of how easy it was to get the phrase started, if it required multiple phrase attempts, and who was the most susceptible. Rank the entire collab group on a scale of 1 to 8 on how susceptible.
Have you forgotten, Grandfather? There's another version of the song, one which might lead you in the right direction. Another? Why, yes, there was another version, wasn't there? It's been so long since I last sung it, I'd completely forgotten. I don't suppose you remember the lyrics? Of course I do. All my memories of Father are as vivid as ever. That's my girl. You hear that, Atheria? There's hope yet.
Those are all great ideas. I will need you to probably forget them for science. Gone. Snap. Disappeared. Long forgotten. Forget what? Brother, I just saw that dialogue pop up that's like, 'tis the season. I'm sorry, what? Sniff, 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 'tis the season. Excuse me? The sound of the quarry. Yeah, the season, it is upon us. Cough. Oh, he's got hay fever. Never mind, it's okay. It's alright, I've figured it out. I've solved the riddle. The riddle of the sniff sniff. Okay, sound of the quarry, complete. Oh my god. Hay fever we can forgive, yeah. You just don't want people out here sniffing the dogs.
Oh. I'm ashamed to admit, but I had completely forgotten there was another version of that song. Who knows what secrets its verses may hold.
Spooky stones.
Sweaterlove is warming up her pipes for a moving rendition of the alternate version of the Quarrying work song. I do recall Father saying that this version of the song wasn't especially popular. However, it was always his favourite. It's certainly the one he sang most often to me.
Ah, that's the right of it. The quarry would echo for days with workers belting out the version I know.
I'll probably be singing it when I'm dead.
Can't say I'm too surprised that's all you remember, Grandfather. It's only the end of the second version that's actually different from the first.
Speckled stone, edge off to layer, sell not the stone to a kindly payer. Nay, search for to pebbles, young maiden revels. Between this world and next, 'tis there the stone collect. Trade them on our ancestors' song. The stone worth selling is located somewhere between this world and the next, eh? I must admit I never really thought about it much as a child, but the song's lyrics are a bit eerie, aren't they?
No, that part about our ancestors is quite morbid.
Do you reckon it might be referring to Hidden Tear? I suppose that did used to be a graveyard, didn't it? I don't imagine there are too many people that have cause to visit the area these days.
I should hope not. Ever since the Empire banned us from making offerings to the deceased, I've heard an increasing number of stories saying that beings not of this earth stalk the place. I'd love nothing more than to pop over there right now and quickly see if the stone we need can be found. But something tells me it won't be that easy. What say you, Atheria? Can I count on your aid one last time? On my thanks. But this is our last chance, and I do not intend to fail. Viral! Wahoo! What am I viral for? Wahoo! I was saying, so Jim was asking where I picked up the wahoo, and I said I'm pretty sure I picked it up from you. Merry Christmas, Bunny Girl. Hi, K-Fox. How you doing? Merry Christmas. I hope you've been doing well. Hello, hello. Yeah, because you've done Wahoo for ages, haven't you, Kate? You've been like, Wahoo! I'm like 99% sure I got that from Nova. So, oh, true. Yeah, you're right. No, wait, stop. Nova does Wahoo. She's like, Wahoo, Wahoo. You're right. It was those 3 weeks I spent in Japan with Saf and Nova. Maybe that's why I Wahoo more than I used to. I'm the Yippee starter. Yeah, you're the Yippee starter. Yeah. You know what? I think we figured it out. I got Ludat. What? We got down to the truth. We down to the truth. I don't need to know about how often you why. that's just in The Sims. Totally different. People pick up phrases to conform with the group they're in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the fun thing about language. It's really interesting. I find it really, really interesting. So if you want to give me credit that I don't deserve, I'd be happy to take it. Yeah, because I went to Japan with Saf, Nova, and Lucky. And we were there for like 2 and a bit weeks. Seeing each other every day. So, you know, I think there's a pretty good chance that I might have taken it from Nova. Credit rescinded, sorry buddy. Sorry, Cake. You still get the Yippee credit though. Right, Atheria. Would you mind checking the area to see if everything's safe before I go any further? If you happen to see anything funny, just take care of it for me. I'll get to work once it's certain the area's safe. Tell me, Atheria. Oh, blink! I'm blinking. Blink, 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 blink. Blink, you're so right. I need a blink. Tell me, Atheria. Do you believe in the existence of spirits? Me? No, of course not. Don't be silly now. Yeah, alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. I'll go take care of any funny business for you, bro. Blink. I'm blinking. I'm gonna have to get rid of this dude, too. Oh, okay. I'm not done yet. Getting good blink value from one redeem. Yeah, I do multiple blink. I do lots of blink. She blinks 182 times. Blink 182. Blink 182. Look, I get it. It's a reference I get. Look, I got the reference. Isn't that crazy? I never get music references. That is a music reference, isn't it? Wahoo! Wahoo! Yes, it is. Yay! I'm paralyzed. This is very annoying. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yes, I'm sorry I'm paralyzed. Is there more? Wait, what? Did my ad not run? Playing Potion Crafter right now, and I'm a filthy capitalist. Capitalism. Capitalism with a capital C. Classic cake. Honestly, when I play those efficiency simulators, I get a bit like that too. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, third location. Gotta go try the third location. I assume it's at the opposite end. Al, welcome in! Hello, hello! Hi Raiders, how we doing? Welcome, welcome. I hope your Final Fantasy XIV was excellent today. Hello, hello. I am Atheria. I do every quest in Final Fantasy XIV. We are in Stormblood doing some side quests at the moment. We're pretty early on in the Stormblood main scenario quest. Just an FYI for spoilers. But I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Al. When I can't hear, but hello, hello, hello. Hope you're having a nice stream. We'll let you know when back. Easy peasy. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome. I play, yeah, as I said, every quest in Final Fantasy XIV. I also do other games. We're currently playing through Sea of Stars as well at the moment. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, we're just doing some side quests mainly at the moment because thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're taking a break from some of the main scenario quests at the moment. They did get pretty heavy, but we're doing some side quests now. I can see you. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome. I'm Atheria. I do every quest. Yeah, it's crazy awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I have a lot of fun doing it. I really, really enjoy doing all the quests. It takes so long because I read out all the dialogue as well and whatever. You know, I enjoy voice acting out everything too. So it takes a really, really long time. We also do like lots of extra content. So we do all the relics. We do at least one relic from each expansion. If there's a quest tied to every relic, I will do every relic. But if there's only one repeatable quest, I will just do it once. And then maybe I'll come back and do the rest of the relics later. And we do all the Levequests too, because those are tracked in the journal. So, the dedication. Lots of dedication. So yeah, these Levequests tracked in here too. There's just a couple of Levequests, you know, no big deal. Ha 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 ha. Wow, I love Levequests. Ha 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 ha. You got this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope your Final Fantasy XIV was going well today. Were you doing some of the new content? The new stuff? New shenanigans. I finally did the Starlight Celebration quest today. And I got my T emote. Doing good. EX6 prog. Scary and hard but fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm looking forward to being able to do some EX trials and savage raids. Maybe an ultimate eventually. Although that's big, scary, and far away. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Savages are fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it. I'd also like to go back and do Coils of Bahamut, but as mine. Because I did some of it synced, but it just wasn't the same. Like, you have to do it mine. With all the, kind of boosts that you get to your stats. Even doing it synced, just like, we had a Pictomancer in the party, and I'm pretty sure it took out 50% of one of the boss's HP. In like one go. So yeah, but we have a lot of fun doing stuff. Picto Meta lives, yeah. Yes indeed. Picto never left. There's your issue, limit it to ARR jobs and you'll get the real experience. True, that is a fair point. We could do that. Because people should have at least one ARR job, right? Because that's you have your starting class. I think doing it mine would be fun though. I think I would really enjoy doing it mine. There's something about like kind of working out the puzzle, I guess, of the harder content that is very alluring. Doing stuff mine is a good time. Yeah, and it's like optional too. You know, it's not like I'm stuck here not able to progress the story because it's too hard and I can't do it. It's like I'm choosing to be here doing this hard content, and so I'm having a good time doing it. Go snoozers. Lovely meeting. Lovely to meet you as well, Al. Have a wonderful rest. Thank you so much for the raid today and for sending your community over here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest. Thank you, thank you. Good luck with your future prog as well. You have to begin with an ARR class job anyways, so everyone has at least one. Yeah, exactly. Except story skip purchases. No, I think you do need to have. It might be level 1, but you do have it unlocked. They might have to go do like the job quests for ARR if they hadn't already done them. Although you still need to have a character. Seen a character that only had Dancer unlocked, which means there's a way to bypass it. That seems so weird. I wouldn't have thought so, because you literally, unless you buy it before you even create your character, like you buy the story skip before you've even created your character. But then don't you have to choose a character? Neri, welcome in. Hello, hello. G'day, g'day, g'day. Welcome, Raiders. How you doing? Hi, hi. I will introduce myself again. Hello, I am Atheria, or you can call me Ath. I do every quest in Final Fantasy XIV, but I play other games as well. We do a bit of variety here. I have a weekly collab with my group of friends that we play each week, and I'm also playing through Sea of Stars at the moment, which is a wonderful game. 10 out of 10 game. Really, really good. So welcome in, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. I hope your walking was good. For those who aren't familiar with Neri, Neri is doing a walking challenge in Final Fantasy XIV. And I'll do it. Yeah, so Neri does a walking, I'm only walking, for his Final Fantasy streaming. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome in. Actually wanted to go back with a dedicated group for Bahamut as well. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, it does. I think it would be really fun. Also, welcome in, Adrubial. I hope you're doing well. Apologies if I butchered that. Please feel free to correct me if I need to be corrected. But ahoy, ahoy, Neri. G'day, g'day. If you need to head off so that you can do stuff TM, please take care of yourself. Get food, rest, whatever you need. I appreciate you sending your community over here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, that's basically where we're at. So we're doing side quests at the moment, and we finished the Starlight quest today and got out, not this mount, I bought this mount on the cash shop, to be honest. Good luck with Twin Tania and Nail when you get there. Oh, Twin Tania. Twin Tania was the first bit of a struggle boss when we did it. We got through it easy, but we didn't breeze through it. We had to recalibrate. And then we were good. Those ladies be rough. True. Gotta convince my raid team or find one first. Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to get groups for older content. Twintania, Oracle, Lamia. Can't remember the name of Nail. Yeah, I don't remember. I do remember the cutscene at the end of Coils being epic. Melusine? Oh, the snake lady? The Medusa? The Medusa, the not Medusa.
Nice to see you're still in one piece. Things certainly seem to be a bit safer now. By all means, go on ahead back to Alagana. You have my word that I'll deliver this time. Please go and put Sweeter Love at ease. I bet she's worried sick by now.
Yeah, the snake lady is Melusine, I think. Yeah. Can never remember the name of it. I do remember the Petrify. The Petrify is very memorable. I don't know what the boss's name is, but the mechanics I remember. But that damn Petrify.
Ah, Atheria. But wait, where is...
He's coming back. He'll be fine, probably.
Oh, what a relief to hear he is unharmed. Although I will struggle to truly relax until he is back with us safe and sound. Grandfather is so foolhardy. Not a moment goes by that I do not worry for him.
Hi, Jester Fraud. How you doing? Welcome in. If a boss petrifies you, it means you're now a stone cold killer. Hell yeah. Stone cold killer. You're acting like I'm already in the grave, my love. I can assure you, there's nothing to worry about here. He's back. I found what we were after in no time. Assuming there's more to be had, we'll be able to start trading with the goldsmiths of Uldar. That is, of course, assuming the day we're free of the Empire actually comes. PTSD from P8S petrifies. Oof. Hi Zerovino, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. I'm beginning to think our ancestors made Hidden Tier into a graveyard on purpose, as a form of protecting in case the Quarry ceased providing for us. After all, who do you think that'd go defiling a graveyard in search of riches? Besides me, of course. That's kind of fucked up, Saya. I will be so honest with you. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Regardless, that's the only reason I can think of for them hiding the fact in a work song. Take a look at yourself, sweeter love.
It's stunning. When I gaze upon it, I almost dare to believe that there could be a brighter future for our village.
Oh my god, he did it! Wahoo! Jesus, did you bring that whole thing back? A fine chunk of ore indeed. I imagine we could make a fair amount of coin with the villagers to band together and mine the rest of the supply. Why didn't you say sooner you were going after such treasure? I would have been much more interested in your rather in what you had to say.
It's all thanks to your efforts, Grandfather. Never once did you give up, even in the face of strong opposition from a certain granddaughter. I couldn't be more proud.
Honestly, I was just so used to living in despair that I couldn't bring myself to believe there might be a way out. I'd be more than glad to join you the next time you go quarrying, Saya.
Thank you all for the kind words. Here's to bringing Alagana back to its former glory. Up until now, I had always wished you would just retire and spend your golden years in peace. But it seems you're much better suited to keeping active. Took you long enough to realize? Aye, life's not the same unless I have a chisel in hand. I hope your throats are nice and warmed up because it's time for some singing. And quarrying, of course.
He's like, alright, I'm gonna put you all to work now. Do need to dip though, we'll lurk. Thanks, Neri. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your dinner and rest. I appreciate you sending your community over here. Thank you, thank you. Having Macca's for dinner, hell yeah. Yum yum. Oh, the mechanics. I feel like there are some savages in particular that are like, people find scarring. Singing and quarrying, what is he, a dwarf? I mean, he's basically the dwarf of Alamigo. Except he's not a dwarf, but he like has the idiosyncrasies of a dwarf, I guess. He's a grumpy old bugger who just mines rock and sings songs. Atheria, a hearty thanks for everything you've done for our village. You can leave the rest to us now. We'll do just fine if we have each other. The best of luck to you in all your future endeavors. Complete. Thinking about scarring mechanics reminds me of the meme song someone made about O4S, about one of the attacks. Almagest, which is today's savage, is a completely ho-hum normal bleed wide, but back then was a pain incarnate. Oh, that's funny. I love that people made songs about it. Alright, we get to tick that off of our list. We've had the hella ability creep since then though. Yeah, that's true. Did I run past it? Where is it? Hello? Oh, there. Luckless Merchant. Dude is having a bad day. Rat bandits. I am little rat bandits. This luckless merchant is desperate for help. Hello there, friend. Don't suppose you'd have time to help a man in his hour of need? I'd come here to buy minerals that I was meant to supply the resistance with. The only problem is, I was robbed of all my gil by Queequin bandits on the way here. I was going to use a merchant that can't deliver the goods he claims to sell. Please, head to Mummaroon's Milk and take back my money. Mummaroon's Milk. Okay. Started playing during Stormblood, completely forgotten some of the strange mechanics we had then. Like stance having side effects, having to level different classes to get roll actions. Oof. Luckless Merchant looks like he's on the verge of collapsing on the ground and giving up for the day. 100%. That better be a dairy farm. Sure. Yeah, dairy farm. Yep. Once you've collected my gil, give it to the man by the name of Ansgar in this village. He's the one I had procure the minerals for me. In the meantime, I'll head back to Rauga's Reach and ask them to wait a little longer for their order. Bring the minerals to me as soon as you have them. Okay. And what happens if I don't have them? What happens if I never get them? What then? Huh? What then? What's up here? Jack shit. Alright. Ugh. I know you weren't a Dark Knight main back then because you didn't say dark arts between each word. I did try to dabble in Dark Knight. What's that? Oh, the bugs. Rhino beetles. Oh, scarab beetle. Sorry, my bad. Different kind of bug. Now, is this the right way? Up here? More focused on MSQ and Paladin, so I didn't get the full brain worming about dark arts. The FF14 Edgelords. Hell yeah. Oh, new area location discovered and a level up. Mamaroon's milk. Just gonna park. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. You got any? Can I take? You got any money I can yoink though? Oh, stolen sack. Here it is. Is he gonna get me? Yeah, he's gonna get me. It's always about money with you. You're so right, K-Fox. I'm in it for the cash. You think I save people out of the goodness of my heart? No. It's for money. It's for cold, hard cash. I don't care about who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. I care about who has the better going rate. If you can't pay for your gear repairs, you can't save anyone. Exactly. Love edgelordy stuff. Really bad at Dark Knight and Reaper. That's fair. I just see how many buttons Reaper has and it makes my head hurt. But for some reason Paladin makes sense. So I don't know. Go figure. Can't play Dark Knight for the life of me. Just unga bunga my way through the content. That's me. I have approximate knowledge of many things. I have approximate knowledge of all the classes because I have to be able to play all of the classes. Some I play a lot better than others. Some look, there are some classes, I will not lie to you. I've just remembered I could teleport. I will not lie to you, sometimes when I'm playing the game, I will just like press buttons. I know I'm not really focusing on my rotation properly. And I know that I've done it wrong, but I don't care. I like my 3 DPS in a trench coat, Gunbreaker. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to picking up Gunbreaker when I get to Shadowbringers. For me, Paladin, Gunbreaker, Warrior, Dark Knight. Freestyle Samurai. Look. I don't play Samurai that efficiently, no. I play it okay. As likes to hurt me when she plays Machinist. Machinist I play poorly. And I know that I'm playing it poorly. But I do not care. I'm like, it's casual content. I don't need to hit a tight rotation. Always be casting, better than doing nothing. Yeah, I do the ABC. Always be casting. Hi Faye, welcome in. How you doing? Hello, hello. Greetings from the Faye Wilds. Hope you're doing well. G'day, g'day. Bye, Ath, I must sleep. Good night, K-Fox. Have a wonderful rest. Thanks for coming by and hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Have a good one. If I don't... Actually, yeah. Oh, no. I do have a stream tomorrow, but I hope you have a wonderful new year. I like playing White Mage so I can fish for free cure. Good lord. Good lord, that's terrifying.
Hello there, lass. Do you have business with me?
A stolen sack. Stuffed with gil unlawfully taken from its owner. Jester, please, I'm taking damage as we speak. Yeah, he'll heal you soon. As soon as he gets the free cure, he'll heal you. The merchant who ordered the minerals asked you to bring me his payment. I take it you must have reclaimed his gil from those pesky Queequin. You have my thanks. I was not best pleased when I heard he would be late in paying me. Here are his minerals. Get them to him as quickly as possible. No doubt he's worrying himself sick. Just use more mitts. Oh. Alright, now we conveniently get taken back to Ralga's Reach. Dark Knight is my favorite tank. I like Paladin. Between Dark Knight and Paladin, because oh, sorry, I also have Warrior, don't I? It's been a while since I've played Warrior. I've forgotten. God, I've forgotten what Warrior plays like. The Blackest Night, can you use it? Oh. I was gonna tick this quest off. There we go. Side quest, side quest, side quest. I remember unlocking Dark Knight's TBN and going, that's it, in Stormblood, and now I miss that on every other tank. It's pretty good. The minerals! Do you have them? Sure do, buddy. Crate of minerals. A hefty wooden crate containing minerals ordered by the Resistance. Oh, I am positively indebted to you. At last I can fulfill the Resistance's order. Frankly speaking, the minerals found around Allegana aren't of the best quality. But I can't help but want to support a struggling village. They've been through so much. I will need to be careful I do not go the same way as their quarry. I had made a point of not hiring protection when travelling to save on money, but I'm not much use to anyone if I'm robbed of all my gil. Here, take this as a token of my thanks. Sheltron, I love it. Hell yeah. TBN's pretty nice, but I prefer Sheltron. The enhanced version. Enhanced Carishol of Paladin. Alright, we got time for another side quest. Side quest, side quest. Art of Corundum? What does that do? Straight Arrow Sutler. Bloodwetting. Honestly, God, am I in the minority for not knowing what any of the buttons are called? I'm one of those people. I learn how to play a class through muscle memory. Like, I have to see the pictures and then, like, I remember the ability, what it does, by virtue of its location on the buttons. So, like, I wouldn't know what any of these are called. Obviously, Vicure is easy, because it's in the fucking title, but... what's it? Flesh? Contra Sixt. Do I offer the cursed Red Mage Wisdom? Do it. Do it. I might ignore it, or I might forget it, but you can offer it. I want to shake the hand of whoever invented this button. Oh, Heart of Corundum. Vercure can be used to proc dual cast for Verays, but also for downtimes to prep your longer cast hits. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I didn't realize it prepped. Oh, sick. The single target red mage spells for black and white magic can be macroed. That feels wrong. That just feels wrong. The main reason I know the names of buttons is to talk about them. That makes sense. That does make sense. Hard blow. What has he done? What's wrong, Mr. Straight Arrow Sutler? This Straight Arrow Sutler is struggling to convince the resistance fighters. Oh yeah, is he like a salesman or something?
Could you lend me a hand? I rushed here after hearing that Ralka's Reach had been attacked by the Empire, bringing all the goods I could carry with me. One of the weapons I brought was a blowgun. I think it a fairly useful tool, but none of the resistance fighters seem to agree. Could you help me show them all how handy it can be? I know it will serve them well in their fight. They simply do not realise it yet. Please meet me by the targets I have set up.
Wow. This guy's like a door-to-door salesman, but like worse. Up to home gang one of the big mega pools and activate raw intuition bloodwetting around 3 or 4 seconds left. Pop right back to full casually, yeah. Do you seriously think we can fight the Empire with a children's toy?
I have prepared 4 targets for you. Hit them all to show how splendid a weapon the bowgun is. And make sure to first choose your target before blowing with all your might.
Hit all the targets. Determine the blowgun's effectiveness by hitting all the targets. That oh. Is that not? Oh, there's the target. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. Got him. Yes, I can already imagine how blowguns could help us when ambushing Imperial soldiers.
Absolute perfection. The resistance fighters were transfixed by your display. If one is able to get close enough to an enemy, they could use the blowgun to shoot a poison dart right into their neck. It can be quite handy in the right situation. I got the idea from an Alamegan I met in the Black Shroud. He said he'd seen some locals hunting with it and wondered if the resistance couldn't find a use for it. It just goes to show you don't need to pick up a sword to fight against the Empire. We all have our own parts to play.
Warrior in dungeons. Who needs a healer? Healer, whomst. Whomst. It's me. I'm blue healer. To be fair, when I'm healing as a white mage, I forget that I'm the healer. And I'm just there like, whoa, gee, the tank's dying. I wonder when the healer's gonna heal them. Don't mind me, I'm just green DPS. I'm not the healer. I'm not the healer, I'm green DPS actually. Actually, I'm green DPS. Okay, well, I think that's gonna bring us to the end of stream today. Because the next quest for us to do is the main scenario, and I think it'll make more sense if we start off our next Final Fantasy stream with it, with that quest. Plus we're like at time too. I would love you as my healer in later content. Yeah, I'm just chilling. My favorite time as a healer is when I get to DPS. My biggest problem as a healer is remembering to heal myself. Yeah, I do. Oh, actually no, I'm pretty good at remembering to heal myself because I I heal myself as like a DPS out of habit. So I'm often, if I'm losing HP as a DPS, I will often pop my mitigation or healing abilities. So I'm pretty good at remembering that. Hi Sandra, welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in. G'day, g'day. Healer privilege. Can stand in the bad because you can patch yourself up. Exactly. As long as you don't stand in too much bad, you're okay. As long as you're not one hit, it's fine. Although, I tell you what, it bothers me if I lose DPS time to have to heal myself. So I tend not to stand in bad things because I just want it to DPS. I don't have time to heal. None of this healing business. I have dudes to kill. I don't want to be healing. Yeah, I'm quite the healer. Forgetting that I'm the healer is my biggest barrier to healing. It is my biggest struggle when it comes to healing, is remembering that I am the healer. Unfortunately. Oh, alright everyone, thank you very much for hanging out today. I hope you all had a good time. Let's go over to... Is it gonna freeze? It sure is. Alright. That's gonna be us for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good time. We're gonna be doing Sea of Stars tomorrow. Way of 1,000 Cuts, welcome in. Thank you very much for the bunny check-in. Thank you for collecting your first fluffy little bunny friend. I appreciate that. I hope there are many more bunnies to come. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so Sea of Stars tomorrow. We will continue that. Really, really, really good game if you've not heard of it. It's like a pixel RPG 10 out of 10 game so far. We're going to be doing our collab day on Tuesday. I don't know, no idea what we're doing. I have not gotten that far. So I'll chat to the gang about that. And then on Friday, we'll probably do Sea of Stars again. Oh, tomorrow, Monday, will be our last Monday stream. So from 2026, I will be dropping the Monday streams. So I was streaming 5 days a week this year and working full time, and in a crazy turn of events. That's too much. Go figure. Go figure that is too much. So I'm going to be dropping the Monday streams just to help me get back on track and take care of myself a little bit better. But we'll still be streaming 4 days a week. So we've got our Tuesday collab day, Fridays, which will be our game request, like chatter game request days, and then Final Fantasy XIV on Saturdays and Sundays. Diablo 4 on Mondays confirmed. No, Sav. No. I'm currently playing Diablo 4 with Saf on Saturdays in the afternoon before my stream. We're so back, chat. No, I'm literally, I need to like take care of myself and like cook myself food for the week and like do all sorts of things. Good night, Ath. Good night, Tempest. Good night, good night. Expedition 33. Oh, I do want to play that. I do want to play that. Gotta finish the season. Take care of your necromancer. When's the season finish? How long is the season for? Let's see, where we're gonna go. Just having a look. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Cake. Thank you, thank you. Planning on redeeming that in about 60,000 points? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, Expedition 33 sounds so good. I tend not to raid into Final Fantasy just because of spoilers, since I'm not up to current content. Let me just have a look. Beep beep boop. Beep beep boop. Beep beep boop. Oh, what's that? Oh. I don't know how long that'll take. How big is the game? What's the, like, expected completion time for it? Oh my god, what was I looking at just before? Oh yeah. E33, about a normal JRPG. That is unhelpful. That could be hundreds of hours knocked. That could mean hundreds of hours. E33 is on the longer side. Okay, that's fine. That's alright. We'll get through it. It's okay. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Oh, this person's teaching FF14 to a special guest. That could be fun. You know what? It's someone we've not rated before. But I feel like there's probably unlikely to be any spoilers because they are a sprout. So let's do that. Children FF14, hope that helps. I've been playing FF14 for 2 years now? Yeah, over 2 years. Like doing my every quest thing. Alright. Yo, they're playing a bunny. Let's go. Let's go. Vieira gang, rise up. Alright everyone, thank you very much for hanging out today. I hope you had a good time. Let's see. Okay, my commands are still not working. Wahoo. Alright. I have a Discord if you want to join for Final Fantasy XIV events, chatting, memes, announcements, whatever you want, whatever kind of happens there in the Discord if you're interested. I also have a VOD channel where you can catch up on previous episodes of all of my streams. So, including my 2 years of Final Fantasy XIV, as well as other games that I've played, indie games, Monster Hunter, all sorts of things that I've done since I've been streaming, basically, since like 2022. So there's a lot of content there if you are interested in picking and choosing something for your viewing pleasure between streams. I have a raid message, which is here, and yeah. That is about it for me. So until tomorrow for Sea of Stars, I hope you have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. If you want to find me again, following's the easiest way to do that. And I will see you again next time. Goodbye. Thanks for hanging out today, everyone. I appreciate it. I'll see you again next time. Bye.